countdown to kickoff. Alongside Ricky Thompson and Nick Florence, I'm John Morris. Jeff Walter, our spotter and statistician. Bob Baker, our engineer in the booth. Aaron Sexton, our network board operator today. And Nick and Ricky, Bears have a lot to play for today, sitting at 5-6. Nick, a win today, and Baylor is bowl eligible.
Absolutely. I mean, again, there's a lot on the line, and I feel like we say that every week. This is a big game, pivotal for the season. Well, at this point, it's
really
all or
is.
nothing right now. You're playing to play another game. You're playing to get another set of, 15 practices in or whatever the limit is. And it's senior day at home. Like, you want to send your seniors out if you're an underclassman. And if you're a senior like Sawyer and some of these other big names that we've seen a lot over the last few years, you want to have a good taste in your mouth in your final home game at McLean Stadium as a Baylor Bear. So I think we're going to see a passionate group of players today, and hopefully we come out on top.
Yeah, I just think about a guy like Josh Cameron. I mean, this was a walk-on who has turned into an outstanding receiver who I think will have a shot in the NFL. He's just big-bodied guy, has great hands, and he plays so hard. I mean, this guy plays so hard, and just for guys like that, you would love to see a win today, get to a bowl game. The practices aren't important to him. It is for the team, but a guy like that, it's not the practices. It's just the fact that he gets to play one more game, he gets a bowl game, go win it, possibly get a ring for a bowl game. Those are the guys that you really want to play for today to get this win, and you're right. You're playing one game, but there's so much more to it than that when you talk about the bowl and the practices. So for that reason, last game of the year, a lot riding on this one, guys.
Yeah, there definitely is, and the attitude for Baylor has just been great, Nick. You know, Baylor's lost 4 of their last 5 games, but you go to practice, you couldn't tell it. I mean, they're upbeat, they're positive, they're hopping around. There's a lot of energy, and I hope that translates into good play today and a win against Houston.
Yeah, I think in all this, like, as fans, we look at the product on the field and the scoreboard and the stats, but behind the scenes, it's relationships, it's friendships. And as a college athlete, you're trying to soak up every moment, and now you're at the end, especially for these seniors. This may be the last week, right? And what you're fighting for is memories to be made with those friends for the next month, right? Because eventually when it's done, and you don't get to see your teammates all that often. You come back, you see them at home games in the future, but these relationships and memories will last a lifetime, and so that's what you're fighting for. And I loved hearing that practice is that energetic, because it should be. Again, you don't know what you're given, you don't know what tomorrow holds, and so take advantage of every moment in the present.
Well, you know, the other thing that hit me just as we're talking here, you win today, you're 6-6. Go win a bowl game, you're 7-6. Have a winning record. That doesn't sound like much, but it does make a difference. It's something to build on, and it sounds a lot better than 5-7.
Yeah. And let's make the point, nobody is shooting for a 6-win season. Everybody's goals are higher than that. Coaches and players, chief among that. But for this team, with what they've been through, it would be a step forward to get to a bowl game this year.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. History has played out over the last 11 weeks to find yourselves at 5-6, and so you want to go into every game and with a chance to win. You're playing an in-state school. Sean Bell's their OC. He coached a lot of these guys on offense or recruited them. These are players that our guys played with in high school, you know, and against players in high school. And so this is a statement game to figure out, hey, who's the better team in the state? Is it us or Houston? And so there's a lot of pride riding on that as well. And you come off Thanksgiving week, time with family, and I just think everything means more when you gain a perspective like we all do over the week of Thanksgiving. And so I'm excited to see what team comes out today. This is a winnable game. We're a talented group. We just can't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, and I think, too, the scheduling is intentional, and I think they schedule games like this at the end of the year intentionally. I know there's always been talk of Baylor TCU finishing the season, but I think when they schedule, they think about Houston, Baylor, 3 hours apart. I mean, it's a rivalry, whether it's a big rivalry or not. these kids know each other. They
Yeah.
probably played high school football against each other. They know of each other, and that just makes it a little more special. You talked about Sean Bell. You don't think he wants to win this game, coming back, a former Baylor quarterback.
You know he does.
He wants to win this game big time. But it's really nice, at least when you get to the last game, you have something to play for. There is a goal. It is a meaningful game.
Well, you know what else it is, Nick? This is Ricky Thompson's final game with us on the sidelines, at least at McLean Stadium. We hope there's another game, a bowl game. But Ricky stepping away, as we talked about last week on our pregame show after this game. We've already had his family on with us in the Baylor Alumni Tailgate Show, and that was fun. And, Rick, we want it to be a memorable day for you, and that would have to include a win.
That would be nice. I think that would be a great way to step away from this with a win to get to a bowl game. It's been 26 years. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of memorable games. Just something I won't forget, John.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity to work with you. We've had a long list. We mentioned it earlier, Craig Harper, Bob, Jeff, JJ, Nick now, Walter Abercrombie when we first started. So a lot of memories and not easy to step away, but for a good reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah, very good. Well, we're gonna recognize you and honor you in a number of ways today, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, and Ricky, man, it's been a pleasure. This is wild coming full circle of doing interviews with you 13-plus years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
After the games
Yeah.
and putting on the hey, here's the headset, and put it on at Floyd Casey days. To be able to enjoy and be a part and welcome me into this group this year has been a privilege, and so thank you. And yeah, I think all the things we talked about for the players and the reminiscing, like, man, this is a chance for you as well, and I think that plays into this today. And so, hey, while you're on the sideline, if this is your last game, get into those refs, sway some calls here and there. You're not going to – I mean, if you get kicked off, what happens, right?
What are they going to do to me, right?
There have been a couple of the officials I've gotten to know along the way. In fact, one of them is about 2 years ahead of me.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't seen him this year, so I may have outlasted him. But he had recognized me just from being down there so much, and he was 2 years ahead of me as far as the years he had worked as an official.
Oh, wow.
And I could talk to him, and on occasion I would tell him, I said, I think you'll miss that one. and he'd just grin and go on.
You're
so
right. That's great.
It was playful, but of course I meant it.
Of course you did. Well, it'll be fun to in the ways we have planned to recognize you today, Ricky. So we appreciate you greatly, and we want to send you off into retirement from this job, not your day job, but from this one in a good way today.
Well, let's be careful with that. We don't want to make this too emotional today, and let's just have fun and win a game.
All right, that's good. That's a good plan. I like it. Take a break. Back with more on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff in a moment. We'll get the opponent's view on this matchup. Kevin Eschenfelder, the outstanding voice of the Houston Cougars for football, will join us in just a moment. Stay tuned. It's the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff live from McLean Stadium and here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here.
Right back, John.
That Toyota-thon is on! And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota? Like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyota-thon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyota-thon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
Favorite jeans, favorite shirt. Got Conecuh sausage and I'm firing it up. Yeah, everybody knows it's how I get my grill on. You can smell that flavor up and down the road. It's a little taste of heaven, and everybody knows That's how I get my grill on. Kanaka sausage. It's just a little taste of heaven.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Pleased to have DJ Rodman, Baylor Senior Director of Public Safety, join us. DJ, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, John.
And tell us what we need to know about traffic.
Well, things are looking good right now. 35 is free and clear, north and south. And we also have the loop that's wide open as well. So we've got a little backup on the frontage road, heading northbound just into the stadium. Again, we're encouraging the use of the shuttles. So that Heritage Square shuttle is a great shuttle. And then if you need ADA assistance, go ahead and park at the Brick and they'll shuttle you right in. But outside of that, everything's looking great.
Terrific. Thanks for that. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks to DJ Rodman. Our traffic report brought to you by NTTA, connecting North Texans for over 25 years. Welcome in now a guy who knows a little bit about navigating traffic because he lives in Houston. It's Kevin Eschenfelder, the voice of the Houston Cougars. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, absolutely, John. Always good to come to Waco. You guys do it right, and it's always a pleasure to be here.
Great to see you. I hope Thanksgiving was good to you.
It was very good, very good. Family, friends, and didn't get any better than that.
And food. I'm going to add. I'm going to guess food.
Plenty of
was in
food.
there
Plenty
as well.
of food.
Same.
It's funny how they kind of follow that. The family and the friends.
That's true.
It was a great setup. It was all good.
Very cool. So tell us about the season for the Cougars. Willie Fritz, marked improvement really from the last 2 years.
Yeah, won 4 games a year ago in his first season, and he had some building to do. And I think it's been a favorable schedule, but at the same time, they're tough games. I mean, they went out to Arizona State, had a 24-0 lead before ended up beating Arizona State out there. They played very well. I think it's been a culture type of a situation. They went out to Oregon State. It's just a hard place to travel to. Week 2 of the season, week 3 of the season, and you went out there and it was actually week 4. It was after we beat Colorado at home, and went out there. It's a hard place to get to, and didn't play well, and they came from behind, scored 14 points in the fourth quarter, won the game in overtime against an Oregon State team that just hasn't had a very good season. And at the same time, I just thought that's kind of a culture win. I'm not sure we win that game in years past, and that kind of springboarded us through. You think about the Texas Tech game. Texas Tech was just a better football team. There's no two ways about it. They were just better. Lost that game. Lost a game to West Virginia that you probably taking nothing away from West Virginia, but that was kind of a surprise. They had gone through some things. Kurt Hester, their strength and conditioning coach, had passed away. The week before that, they had the big win at Arizona State the day that he passed away. And I think that the next week, and I'm not saying anything was a letdown, but I think maybe you get that emotional fall, and I think that's what that game was. And last week was disappointing against TCU. And I don't want to take anything away from TCU, but they had a good game plan. But it's been a good season. You win 8 games. A lot of people would say, "Oh, we should have won this game. Should have won that game." Well, you know what? If I had told you before the season started that you'd have 8 wins going into the final game of the season, I think there's no one in Cougar Red that wouldn't have taken that.
Talk about the defense. I think Houston's kind of been carried by the defense. The offense at times has looked really good. The numbers aren't crazy off the charts, but talk about the defense for the Cougs.
The funny part about what you just said about the numbers, and it's interesting because if you looked at the stats, where you rank in the conference, you'd think, man, this is probably a little on the south side of the midway point, because they don't do anything great, but they do everything pretty good. And defense certainly has been good. And to their credit, Shieldwood left and went to Texas Tech. They bring in Austin Armstrong from Florida. And I thought, man, this is going to be hard to replicate what they did a year ago. And they may have been even better this year than they were. They've been really good in the red zone. They've given up 2 field goals in the last 2 second halves. They've given up 6 points in the last 2. And one of those 2 field goals was after a 51-yard punt return. That was against TCU. But they've given up 2 field goals in the second half of the last 2 games. And they've been kind of like that all season long. they just it's not. They play smart. I say this now, and they'll have all kind of penalties. They don't hurt themselves a whole lot, but it's not anything great. I can't say, oh, they do this really, really well. They just do everything pretty good. And Carlos Allen is number 5. He's on the defensive line. He's outstanding. I think he's a big-time player. Eddie Wall's on that defensive end. He really gets into the backfield. They got a couple of guys that can disrupt things on the edges. They don't take a ton of chances. They don't take a lot of takeaways, even though they had 4 takeaways last week. But they're pretty solid. Last week they stopped TCU on 4th and 1 at the 4-yard line whenever TCU could have gone in and scored and really put the game away. So they do things good, and it's really kind of a hard team to figure out so far.
We're going to let you go.
Yep.
Get back on your pregame show.
Sorry, I went too long on my answers.
No, you were great. If we don't see him, you tell Sean Bell how much we love him, okay?
He's a great dude, man.
Isn't he great?
Yeah, we got 2 Bells on our staff.
Yeah.
So
now, what's Brian's responsibility?
Well, he's I know that he goes down on the field. He can really sling it still.
I bet he can.
But he works
quality
with
control?
I think quality, but he works with quarterbacks, I think, and
Okay.
so it's
Makes sense.
they know what they're doing, and they got a really good quarterback coming in next year as well, being recruited by Sean. So Keyshawn Henderson, a lot of people think is the number 1 player in the country coming out of high school. So it'll be interesting to see.
Nice. You tell both those Bell boys we said hello.
Absolutely.
All right, Kevin, thank you very much. Have a great call.
Thank you.
Kevin Eschenfelder, the great voice of the Houston Cougars. Great to visit with him. Baylor and Houston coming up top of the hour. We'll take a break. Be back with more in just a moment. We will look around the Big 12. We are one of the early games, so we'll look ahead. And also we'll check on weather coming up in a bit. All coming up on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff. Conecuh Sausage, made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true hickory smoked southern flavor. Conecuh Sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh Sausage, a game day tradition and the official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears. Take a break. Back with more on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
This season, Bobcat of Waco is proud to partner with the Baylor mascots to bring you a winning lineup. Just like the Bears on the field, Bobcat machines deliver unstoppable strength, speed, and toughness. And right now, you can score big with 0% financing or cash rebates on the hardest working equipment in Texas. Visit us at 16595 North I-35 in Elmont, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. or online 24/7 at bobcatcce.com. Don't sit on the sidelines. Gear up with Bobcat of Waco, and let's make this season one to remember. Sic 'em Bears.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sic 'em Bears.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Len and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Are you a diehard Bears fan? Sure, your entire closet is Baylor green and gold. All your pets' names have started with Judge, and that good old Baylor line is your ringtone. But do you have an official Baylor University toll tag? That small green and gold sticker reps the Bears and cuts your toll bill in half. Visit getmytolltag.com to purchase your specialty tag and deck your ride with Baylor pride. Small sticker, big savings, Sic 'em Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Football. Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Countdown to kickoff as we continue. Let's get our first check of weather for the day. Dr. Kevin Kleisel is with us. Let me say thanks for your help all season long. Here's our regular season finale today. A little bit overcast, but what are we in store for?
So I think keep your poncho nearby.
Okay.
I think for the first several hours we might get a few sprinkles, a few maybe mist, drizzle, that kind of stuff with these low-hanging clouds. Not anything too drastic, and it will be dry most of the time, but we may get those, few-minute bouts here and there. Around about 2 o'clock, we might start to see some pop-up showers that are a little bit heavier, and that will be predicated on whether we can actually keep these clouds. I know everybody out there wants the sun to come out.
Right.
The meteorologist does not, right? We don't need anything that will help heat us up a little bit and get us more storm potential. And then, so toward the end of the game, fourth quarter, we will be watching for those pop-up storms. Hopefully they will hold off till afterwards. This evening, if you have plans, we may get some stronger storms in through Waco in the 5, 6, 7 p.m. time frame. So if you have after-the-game plans, make sure that you are weather aware this evening.
Very good. We'll take it this evening, not fourth quarter, okay?
Correct, exactly.
If you're taking a request.
Yeah, we've had way too many fourth-quarter lightning delays this season already. We do not need another one.
Oh, that's great. Kevin, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's been fun.
Thank you. Dr. Kevin Kleisel with our weather report again this week, as he has done each and every home game this year. We greatly appreciate him. Our game today is brought to you by TFNB, your bank for life. TFNB, your bank for life, is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texans are making TFNB their bank for life by stopping by any one of their 5 locations, actually now 6 locations, or visiting tfnbtx.com and sic 'em Bears. Let's look around the Big 12. Couple of games last night. Utah came from behind to beat Kansas 31-21. Jayhawks will finish a game short of bowl eligibility. They finish at 5-7. And in the battle for the Territorial Cup, a top 25 matchup in Tempe, 25th-ranked Arizona, the team Baylor saw last week, really took it to 20th-ranked Arizona State, winning 23-7. That was the final from last night in Tempe. Good win for the Arizona Wildcats last night, who get to 6-3 in conference play, now 9-3 on the season. Games today, 4 in the early window. Our game, Baylor and Houston, kicking top of the hour. Also, Colorado at Kansas State, 11 a.m. Iowa State at Oklahoma State at 11 a.m. And then at 11 a.m. also from Morgantown, 5th-ranked Texas Tech at West Virginia. Noon kickoff, UCF at number 11 BYU. 2:30 this afternoon, Cincinnati at TCU. And that is the regular season. So this is the final day of the regular season around the Big 12 Conference. Some key games as several teams like Baylor try to get that bowl qualifying 6th win today. Take a break. When we come back, we'll look back at one of the great games in Baylor football history. Happens to be a game against these Houston Cougars. We'll have that when we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Conecuh Sausage. And we're back after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
When life gets complicated, Butts Law Firm is your one-stop for a wide range of legal needs. Whether you need estate planning documents such as a will, trust, or guardianship, or the appointment of a receiver to handle personal or business assets management and disposal, consumer protection, family-related legal matters, or various business-related issues, we are your community firm. Whether you're planning for the future, navigating a probate, or managing a business, our experienced team is ready to guide you every step of the way. Trust us to provide the legal support you need. Call today, 406-641-BUTZ. That's 406-641-2889. Or come by the Waxahachie office at 301 South Rogers Street, Suite 202, downtown Waxahachie. Come see the difference having a trusted attorney by your side can make, because at Butts Law Firm, your legal rights are our business.
Favorite jeans, favorite shirt. Got Conecuh sausage and I'm firing it up. Yeah, everybody knows it's how I get my grill on. You can smell that flavor up and down the road. It's a little taste of heaven, and everybody knows it's how I get my grill on. Conecuh sausage.
It's just a little taste of heaven.
If you're stuck in a high auto loan rate, it's time to call an Audible.
Hi, I'm Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. When it comes to your auto loan, you don't have to stay in a bad formation. Call the right play. Refinance with First Central and get a lower rate, fast approvals, and a team that knows how to win local.
Visit firstcentralcu.com and apply today.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
Membership and loan policy requirements apply. Member NCUA.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Stadium, Bears and Cougars on the field. Cougars in all white, white pants, white helmet, white jerseys, and red headgear today. Bears with a sharp look, green pants, green jerseys, the chrome helmets, Nick Florence. The chrome returns for the final game of the regular season.
I think they consulted Jerry on this one. He's fashionable in terms of football uniforms.
Is he really fashionable?
Oh, yeah.
Not at all.
It's kind of what I'm known for.
Yeah. All right, Jerry Hill will join us next segment, but he's here cavorting with us. Let's look at one of the great games in Baylor football history. Happens to be the Bears over the Houston Cougars. Came October 5th, 1991, with J.J. Joe as quarterback.
Since it's a local, you want to throw it to them after? Okay.
Coach Grant Taff and the Bears taking on the run-and-shoot happy Houston Cougars in the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. U of H quarterback David Klingler had a big game, completing 33 of 57 passes for 460 yards and 2 touchdowns. But the Achilles heel for the run-and-shoot was turnovers, and Baylor forced 6 of them on the day. 3 interceptions and 3 fumble recoveries. The Baylor offense was led by the big play tandem of quarterback J.J. Joe and receiver Melvin Bonner. Joe completed 16 of 23 passes for 262 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Bonner caught 9 of those passes for 169 yards and a score. The biggest of those big plays, a 77-yard scoring strike with 8:20 left in the game to put the Bears up by 17. Defensive lineman Santana Dotson was named Sports Illustrated's National Defensive Player of the Week after claiming 4 tackles, including 2 behind the line of scrimmage for 16 yards lost, recording 1 sack while forcing 2 fumbles and recovering 1 other. The Bears never trailed in the game on their way to a 38-21 win over the Houston Cougars, October 5th, 1991. This week's great game in Baylor football history. Going back to Southwest Conference days, Baylor has the edge by 1 win over the Cougars. 15 wins, 14 losses, 1 tie, all time between Baylor and U of H. We are brought to you in part by Premier ER and Urgent Care, the place to go when you're not sure where to go. Open 24/7 and just a short walk across campus. No appointment necessary, just walk in. Visit premier.care to learn more. Jerry Hill joins us after a break. More to come on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff. Our coverage continues after this word from your local station.
If you need a trailer, Flat Rock Trailers.
Right back, John.
From light-duty single-axle utility trailers to the Big Tex tandem duals. We also carry a full line of enclosed cargo trailers. Need a motorcycle trailer? We've got them. Need a dump trailer? We've got the largest selection in the state. Oilfield trailers? We carry a full line of Big Tex trailers to handle all your needs. Trailer repairs? We repair all makes and models. We'll even rent you a trailer if you need to use one for a day. Flat Rock Trailers, your #1 source for all your trailer needs. Find us at flatrocktrailers.com.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics. Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Alan Samuels in Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by. Let's be friends.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
On this final Saturday in November, final game of the regular season, senior day for the Bears, taking on the Houston Cougars. Ricky Thompson's final game on the sidelines in the regular season for us. And all of those things build to our visit with Jerry Hill, Baylor insider. We should start with Ricky, with you, Jerry. I know it has been it's been quite the warm, loving relationship between you two for all these years.
I mean, I think if most people saw how we interacted, they would think we're probably brothers. It's actually how I treat my brothers some of the time.
True.
So, no, it's been great. Obviously, Ricky and I, we do go a few years back, but he's been so good for the broadcast because – honestly, I mean, I don't remember exactly how that worked, but you picked, like, the perfect guy because I think that role just fits him. And to have a guy like that on the sidelines that can give you, that kind of analysis, I don't know that you could have picked a better guy.
Ricky,
I'm actually being nice,
Rick,
right?
That's what I was going to say. Ricky,
he's probably stunned by this.
That's the nicest thing he's ever said about you. There you go. There you go. Take it.
Okay,
there we go.
There we go.
That's true. That's very true.
Very loving, yes.
Yeah.
We do.
Ricky's not coming through.
We do.
Sure.
Absolutely. I'm on double secret probation. Yeah. I got to bring stuff.
That's good.
I know that Ricky has never gone into Walmart and gotten me like Orange Mints or whatever, that he did for JJ. Like, we have a good, loving relationship, but he would never do that for me, I'm pretty sure.
He might.
Do you remember that? You remember that trip?
Oh, I do remember that, yeah.
I was stunned that you went and got those that day, though.
Yeah, Nick, you don't know that story, do you?
My God.
I don't, but, I wish I had a bucket of popcorn and a soda in my hand right now. This is extremely entertaining.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it.
Oh, yeah.
Can't hear Ricky.
We have, yes. Bob, Ricky's mic up. Okay, go ahead.
Just we've had parking lot sicknesses from our play-by-play man.
That would be me.
And call the game like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of events. We've nearly had a fatal car accident with John driving in Lubbock.
No, now that is exaggerated, Nick. That is greatly exaggerated.
In fact, it's not, because I was on the side of the car coming.
In fact, it's not.
That is not an exaggeration.
Oh, man. Well, all that to say, lots of good memories through the years.
Absolutely.
And Jerry is of one of our ink-stained brethren, but you're part of the radio crew in a lot of ways, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great just with all of you guys. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know when that brother relationship started. It may have been right from the start, but I really do. I probably lean the other way of, saying that I don't like it, but it really makes my day. Like, he just gave me a bear hug from behind, and I was like, oh, that's Ricky.
That's right.
I felt like I was back.
You knew exactly who it was. Well, while you're here, we need one question about football, and we'll continue to honor and recognize Ricky. What do you think? Hang on, Rick. Hang on. Ricky, hang on. What do you think about the matchup senior day? How much does that work in Baylor's favor?
I mean, there's so much to play for, John, honestly. I mean, you're sitting here at 5-6, but a bowl game is on the line. I mean, and for those 20 seniors, I mean, for Sawyer Robertson, for Josh Cameron, I mean, all those guys, they do have a lot to play for. And I think the younger guys will play for them. I think those guys will be motivated to get another game with them. So, yeah, I think that is definitely a huge motivation coming into this game. Nick and I talked about it earlier in the week. You got to deal with the emotions. You got to channel your emotions. But if you channel them the right way, I think you can use it as fuel. You know, I think that could be a big thing for today.
All right, very good.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, Ricky's older brother, Jerry Hill, with us. Get his insights on the matchup today. Jerry really is a big part of our crew. Take a break. When we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to kick off another check of traffic in and around McLean Stadium. Plus, we'll visit with one of the seniors leading into Senior Day, Josh Cameron. What a success story Josh Cameron is. We'll have that when we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to kick off here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Premier ER and Urgent Care has all the convenience of urgent care with all the expertise of an ER, all under one roof. At every visit, be seen by ER-trained staff with on-site lab and CT, X-ray, ultrasound, and EKG. Here, you pay for the appropriate level of care that you receive, and we are in network with most major insurance providers. Premier ER and Urgent Care has 4 convenient locations serving Texas: San Marcos, Temple, Waco, and Woodway. To learn more, visit www.premier.care.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
You're listening to Baylor Football, on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Group, the list of 20 seniors: Omar Ibedian, Devin Bobby, Josh Cameron, Placide Jungu Sungu, Adonis Freelo, Sidney Fugar, Joseph Hagman, Ashton Hawkins, Tyler Kirkwood, Cooper Lands, Ryan Lingell, KJ Makins, Jackie Marshall, Kobe Prentice, Sawyer Robertson, Kendrick Simpkins, Michael Trigg, Seth Weller, Tevin Williams, and Cole Wilson. That's the list of 20 seniors who will be recognized. He is right now the leading receiver in the Big 12 as far as number of catches on the season. And we visited with Josh and asked him, how emotional might it be on Senior Day for him today?
Yeah, no, for sure. The emotions are definitely starting to hit as we get closer and closer to kickoff. But I'm really just so blessed and honored to just have the career I've had here at Baylor. And really just be around just such an awesome group of guys, coaches, players, and just people. Coming out of high school, I really wasn't supposed to be here. People doubted me, but Coach Aranda,
Whoa.
I mean, so I'm just really blessed to have him as my coach. And, yeah, no, emotions are definitely at all-time high note right now, though, for sure.
Do you let yourself think about it, all the things, that have happened during your time here and your growth from a walk-on to where you are now? Do you let yourself think about that, or are you going to hold that off till after the game?
I feel like it's kind of impossible to not think about it, but I probably control it, definitely control it, and then kind of more towards after the game, just kind of reminisce, but definitely focus on getting the dub at first, though, no doubt.
Which is big. You guys still need one win to be bowl eligible. How much is that a driving force today?
Oh, yeah, no, it's everything. That's what guys have been focused on all week. Guys are really bought into that and really just trying to extend our time together to get really like an extra month with that bowl, to be around each other, practice around each other, just get another chance to just be around each other at the end of the day. So that's the main goal, and that's what we're going to go do.
How much do you feel, the rest of the team, not the seniors, but everybody else, really wanting to get that win today and get to a bowl game for you guys, for the seniors?
Yeah, no, for sure. Guys have been really bought in. As a senior, I've just been spreading the message to the younger guys. I know it's a little bit harder as a younger guy, even when I was a younger guy and the seniors were trying to display that message to me. It's a little bit harder to convey, but really just trying to get my message across and let it click. And like, hey, like, this is going to be with y'all one day. So just really want to do this for us, do this for this team, really just for the whole community at the end of the day, and just go out on a high note.
That's the way to do it. Get a win today.
10 seconds.
And celebrate senior day all on the same day. Pulling for you, and appreciate you very, very much, and good luck today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jim.
That is Josh Cameron. What a great success story he has been, Nick, during his time here. He is going to leave with a lot of good memories for himself, but for those of us that have watched him grow and mature and contribute to Baylor football through the years.
Yeah, I mean, he's everything you want in a story of a student athlete coming in because he loves the game and walks onto the team and then earns the respect of his teammates and his coaches to earn a scholarship, become a starter, and really put up the numbers he's put up. He's been one of the highlights this year. It's been really fun to watch him make catches in coverage, big catches at big moments. I'm looking forward to one more time here at McLean with him.
Absolutely. Hope for a big day for him and a big win for the Bears. That is Josh Cameron. Let's have another check of traffic. DJ Rodman rejoins us, Senior Director of Public Safety. DJ, nearing kickoff, how are things looking?
John, things are looking really good on 35, free and clear. The only backup that we have is on MOK as we're getting folks into the lot. So if you're on your way, just know that you're going to have a free road to get in.
All right, very good. Love it. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, thanks to DJ Rodman today and all season with our pregame traffic reports. All right, we'll take a break. Our pregame visit with head coach Dave Aranda when we come back. This is the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff. Conecuh Sausage made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true hickory smoked southern flavor. Conecuh Sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh Sausage, a game day tradition and the official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears. Coach Dave Aranda joins us when we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Kickoff here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
There's nothing like a...
All right, about 7.5 minutes.
Credit union.
Okay.
Hi, this is Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. We're giving away a pair of Baylor football tickets for every home game this season. It's our way of celebrating the fans and families who make Central Texas great.
Enter now at firstcentralcu.com/football. One winner drawn each week.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
No purchase necessary to enter.
Are you a diehard Bears fan? Sure, your entire closet is Baylor green and gold. All your pets' names have started with Judge, and that good old Baylor line is your ringtone. But do you have an official Baylor University toll tag? That small green and gold sticker reps the Bears and cuts your toll bill in half. Visit getmytolltag.com to purchase your specialty tag and deck your ride with Baylor pride. Small sticker, big savings, stick 'em Bears.
If
you need a trailer, Flat Rock Trailers has got you covered. From light-duty single-axle utility trailers to the big Tex tandem duals. We also carry a full line of enclosed cargo trailers. Need a motorcycle trailer? We've got them. Need a dump trailer? We've got the largest selection in the state. Oil field trailers? We carry a full line of big Tex trailers to handle all your needs. Trailer repairs? We repair all makes and models. We'll even rent you a trailer if you need to use one for a day. Flat Rock Trailers, your #1 source for all your trailer needs. Find us at flatrocktrailers.com.
Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels in Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by. Let's be friends.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back inside McLean Stadium. Let's continue on our pregame show. Let's visit now with Bears head coach Dave Aranda. Final game of the regular season today, senior day, 2-5-4 day. Coach, there's a lot going on, not the least of which trying to get a bowl qualifying 6th win and recognize the seniors.
We're excited for it. We've had a great week of practice. Guys are ready for this one. You know, it's been kind of a turbulent end of the year, but this has been a collective kind of effort from top to bottom to go and get this win, and so excited for the kickoff.
This has been sort of a different week, hadn't it, with no class and Thanksgiving on Thursday and now the game today.
It is, yeah. You've got to be really intentional about how you're using your time because you have so much of it. And so, the most important time that you got is the time for a football player on the team is for the time that you're in meetings and in practice with the team. And so the rest of your time has to be geared around making sure that you're in an optimum level to do what you need to do while you're in the building or on the fields. And so we were able to do that this week.
I've been so impressed all year the way you guys have kept an upbeat, positive attitude, always looking forward. And that's got to be satisfying for you as a head coach to see that too.
We got a lot of fight. We got leaders that really care about the team and they care about winning. And, they're so gutted and disappointed when we don't win. And just the character and the just the maturity that comes from that. It's hard to care deeply about things because you could not get it or you could lose it. And the guys that are, the Sawyer Robertsons, the KTs, the Devin Bobbies, there's those guys that it means an immense amount to them. And so they fight for that belief in the team and in winning, and they fight for each other. And so it's really good to see.
What about U of H? Tough loss for them last week also. What's the challenge playing the Cougars?
They play really good defense. They play really sound special teams. And then I think the big difference for them is on offense, they're running the ball and scoring points. And so I think, last year, really good defense and really good special teams and, offensively just struggled. They've improved immensely on that side of it. I think their quarterback is a good thrower and he can run the ball, and they've used him and designed quarterback runs more and more. And so I think he's been one of the differences in their offense. And so it makes it to be a hard team to beat.
Yeah. You mentioned some of the names earlier, but just your thoughts on this senior class and what these guys have accomplished during their time at Baylor, and they're playing their final game at home today.
I just think of resilience. I think of guys that really do care and guys that represent the school and the program and just Baylor just so well, and just guys that are going to be great ambassadors for Baylor moving forward, and just guys that have sacrificed so much. And, for me and for the team, we very much want to send them off with a win.
Very cool. Same here. And Coach, thanks for the visit. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. That's head coach Dave Aranda. It's Baylor and the University of Houston coming up. Senior Day, 2-5-4 day here at McLean Stadium. Back with more of our pregame show after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Jeff Hess, Mazda, and the Baylor Bears both know what it takes to be number one. Hard work, determination, commitment. The #1 Mazda dealer in Texas, Jeff Haas Mazda, is inviting all the Baylor Bear fans listening to visit us for hard-hitting deals on every new Mazda in stock, with fresh inventory hitting the ground daily. And every new Mazda comes with our Jeff Haas Advantage plan. Plus, your trade is now worth more than ever. We're buying all makes and models. Get our best cash offer in minutes. Jeff Haas Mazda on the Katy Freeway.
#1 based on 2021 sales and stock volume in the Gulf region.
The spotlight's back on the Brazzers, and the stage is set at Foster Pavilion. Baylor women's basketball returns with head coach Nikki Collin and a team that knows how to bring the heat. From tip-off to the final buzzer, there's no place louder, rowdier, or more electric than the Foster. Don't just hear about the big wins, witness them. Lock in your seats and fill Foster with green and gold. Purchase your season tickets now at BaylorBears.com/tickets.
The Bears aren't the only one making plays this season. Your money can score too.
Hi, this is Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. With our high interest checking, you can earn up to 5% APY just for using your account. No fees, no tricky plays, just real reward.
Visit firstcentralcu.com and open your account today. It's your season to earn more.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
Eligibility and qualifications apply. APY annual percentage yield. Member NCUA.
Favorite jeans, favorite shirt. I can make a sausage and I'm firing it up. Yeah, everybody knows that's how I get my grill on. You can smell that flavor up and down the road. It's a little taste of heaven, and everybody knows that's how I get my grill on. Kanaka sausage. It's just a little taste of heaven.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
And really strong numbers today. The Baylor line, the freshmen, but on this last game of the regular season, the graduating seniors also get to run the line one more time. So, Nick, good numbers out there for the Baylor line.
Again, a lot of memories being made one last time today, not only by our seniors on this football squad, but the senior class here at Baylor. And again, greatest tradition in college football, in my opinion, is the running of the line.
I love it, and that's great. Now the seniors, the senior football players are walking out. They'll be recognized one by one with their families. Let's bring Nick and Ricky in for what to watch for in this game today. And, Nick, we're going to start with Ricky today on his final game, patrolling the sidelines here at McLean Stadium. Ricky, what's a player, a matchup, a position? What are you going to keep a close eye on today?
Well, I think let's go offensively with the running game. We have Bryson Washington, who's had off and on season with injuries. I think Michael Turner's out today. But I think it's really important to establish this run, establish it early with Bryson, Knighton, whoever that might be, get the running game going, get 150 to 175 yards rushing. That's going to open up the game for Sawyer Robinson to throw the ball downfield. So let's go with the running backs to have a big day today.
I like that. That's a good key. Nick, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's our front four on defense. We have to figure out how to stop this rushing attack from the Houston Cougars. Again, they don't do anything exceptionally well, but they do a lot of things really good. And their running game builds everything for them offensively. They're averaging 172 yards on the ground, and last week against TCU had 230 plus on the ground. So to me, we have to be able to slow down their running attack. And I think overall, this is a Houston Cougar team that's 5-0 on the road this year. They know how to handle different environments, and let's see who can throw the first punch and the last punch.
It's a very good point. To win on the road is just a huge sign for your team, and Houston's been really good at that. Like you said, undefeated in road games this season. It's what to watch for from Ricky and Nick as our seniors continue to run out. They are recognized one at a time. They'll come out, join their families. Here comes Cooper Lands running out for the Bears. Saw Josh Cameron earlier. Sidney Fugar. There's Ryan Lindgale coming out. So memorable day. Let me ask you guys, Nick, what do you remember about your senior day?
Yeah, I mean, it's one I remember fondly at Floyd Casey against Oklahoma State. I think it was an early December game, the way the calendar fell. There was no championship game in the Big 12 in that era. And I do remember it was like 80-something degrees that day. It was really hot.
December.
But having my parents and my wife on the field, again, it's something I'll always remember.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lasting memory.
Yeah.
Ricky, how about you? What do you remember about your senior day?
Well, I remember we didn't have senior days.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
but we did play SMU at home, our last game.
Yeah.
And I won't talk about the results. We were up 23-0 at half and lost 33-31.
Oh,
so
no.
it was not a great day for the Bears on senior day. But, again, it was that last time out at then Floyd Casey or Baylor Stadium with all your guys, all your friends. It was still a special day, particularly in that locker room after the game.
Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. Senior day continues here. A rather new tradition is what we find out. But we'll take our final pregame break, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. We'll take you down to the field for the toss of the coin, give you our starting lineups, then toe meets leather, Baylor and Houston. Big 12 football from Waco here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Are you a diehard Bears fan? Sure, your entire closet is Baylor green and gold. All your pets' names have started with Judge, and that good old Baylor line is your ringtone. But do you have an official Baylor University toll tag? That small green and gold sticker reps the Bears and cuts your toll bill in half. Visit getmytolltag.com to purchase your specialty tag and deck your ride with Baylor pride. Small sticker, big savings, sick 'em Bears.
Premier ER and Urgent Care has all the convenience of urgent care with all the expertise of an ER, all under one roof. At every visit, be seen by ER-trained staff with on-site lab and CT, X-ray, ultrasound, and EKG. Here, you pay for the appropriate level of care that you receive, and we are in network with most major insurance providers. Premier ER and Urgent Care has 4 convenient locations serving Texas: San Marcos, Temple, Waco, and Woodway. To learn more, visit www.premier.care.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
This is Baylor football on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Today's game is brought to you by TFNB, your bank for life, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Get ready. Get ready. Kickoff is just moments away. Now, let's get back to the booth with the voice of the Bears and 2024 Chris Schenkel Award winner, John Morris.
Actually, the team captains are headed to midfield. We'll take you down there in just a moment. The Baylor line, that enthusiastic group, is leaving the field, now filling the stands on the far side, the east side of McLean Stadium. And we are about ready for football. The regular season finale, Baylor and Houston, coming up from McLean Stadium. Our game today is brought to you by TFNB, your bank for life. TFNB is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texans are making TFNB their bank for life by stopping by any one of their 6 locations or visiting TFNBTX.com and sick 'em Bears. Let's go down to the field for the toss of the coin.
Decide what the helmet, the team logos is tails. What is it called? Tails is the call. It is a tail. You want the toss. You want to defer. That means you want the ball, right? Which way you want to kick? From Floyd Switch sides. Houston has won the toss, elected to defer. Baylor will receive. Gentlemen, have
Doug Moore, headlinesman, Dime Box, Texas.
So toss of the
Tigers.
coin won by the Houston Cougars, but it works out, I think, like it would have worked out otherwise. Baylor, if they'd won the toss, I think would have taken the ball, so the Bears are going to get the ball first to begin the game today. You heard our referee today. Here is our Big 12 officiating crew working today's game.
Tutashinda Salam, Ninth Ward, New Orleans.
Scott Gaines, field judge, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Mark Warner, umpire, Gilbert, Arizona.
Christopher Austin, back judge, El Paso, Texas.
Doug Moore, headlinesman, Dime Box, Texas.
Ty Drews, center judge, Tucson, Arizona.
Brett Baskew, line judge, Lenexa, Kansas.
Randy Smith, alternate
How many
official,
years for
Addison,
Don
Texas.
Capral? How many years?
Brian Hay, observer, Beeville, Texas.
It's our Big 12 officiating crew working today's game. Nice moment by the officials after they have the toss of the coin. The officials stand at midfield, look up toward us in the press box, and all doff their caps. That is a salute to Don Capral, who's the replay official today, working his final game after a long, storied career as an official, now in the replay booth. So really nice touch by the officials to salute him as we get set to kick this game off today. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Back in 10 seconds on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
And toe meets leather. This game is underway. Zach Yoakum kicks it off from right to left for the Cougars. The Bears have the ball first to begin the game today. Settle in. It's the regular season finale. Baylor and Houston. The Bears need a win to get to bowl eligible. The Cougars have doubled their win total from a year ago. They are sitting at 8-3. Give you our starting lineups, brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, bringing the home team advantage to Central Texans. For the Bears, that includes Sawyer Robertson at quarterback. No Michael Trigg today. No Michael Turner today for the Bears. First play, handoff Bryson Washington up the middle. He pushes his way forward to the 36-yard line. How about an 11-yard gain on the first play of the day on the carry by Bryson Washington?
Good job by the O-line moving the line of scrimmage.
A little bit of tempo, snap again, Washington again. He's out to the 42. 41 is where they'll spot it. 5 more on that carry. Bears in the offensive line, Sean Tompkins at left tackle, Ryan Langell at left guard, Colton Price at center. See if Omar Ibedian is in there at right guard. He's been out, expected back today. Caden Saraki is at right tackle for the Bears. There is a Baylor player that is down at the end of that play, and it is junior or sophomore running back Bryson Washington being attended to.
Yeah, it looks like he got his ankle rolled up on as he finished that run and was being tackled, and really back-to-back, it looked like the same play, same hole, and everything right there that Bryson ran through and picked up good yards again on 1st and 10. But he is very ginger on that right ankle right now.
That is not a good sign. Baylor already without Michael Turner, the freshman running back out of Richland High School. And now, for the moment at least, they'll be without Bryson Washington, who picked up 16 yards on 2 carries to start the game today. So the Bears looking down at 2nd down and 5 from the 41. Caden Knighton's in the backfield. Knighton will get the carry. Struggles forward. Not much there, a yard at the most to the 42 on the first carry of the day by Caden Knighton. So we'll see Knighton at tailback, receivers in some combination, Ashton Hawkins, Josh Cameron, Cole Wilson, Kobe Prentice, and Jaden Porter. No Trigg today. Matthew Klopfenstein is there as a tight end. Klopfenstein in motion, 3rd down and 4. Caden Knighton starts left. He is slowed up, and down he goes. He'll lose yardage back to the 39-yard line. So the Bears, who get the ball first, will have to punt it away on their first possession of the day.
Yeah, all runs to start the game and making good progress except on those last two. And really that last one didn't work as the interior lineman, I don't know who it was exactly, but shot the gap and just moved the line of scrimmage back right into Caden Knighton as he got handed the ball and had nowhere to go. So a loss on that 3rd and short.
Here's Palmer Williams, named this week a Ray Guy Award finalist. He's one of 3 finalists for the Best Punter in College Football Award. Punts away, fair catch called for and taken at the 18-yard line. Ball goes over to Houston, and the Cougars now will come on offense for the first time today. The Baylor defense that heads out there for the Bears includes Matthew Fobbs-White, Jackie Marshall, D.K. Kalu, and Devontae Tesno in the defensive front. D.J. Coleman, Kylan Reed, Keaton Thomas, linebacking core. Secondary, Tevin Williams, LeVar Thornton, the corners. Devin Bobby is safety. No Jacob Redding today. Jacob out with an injury. See if we get Micah Gifford there is a safety spot. Cougars begin at their own 18-yard line. Connor Wegman is the quarterback. Down the line to the right side, and Dean Connors with that carry. Connors, their senior tailback from Hawaii, a transfer from Rice. It's a nice 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves Houston 2nd and 4.
He does a good job right there by Tyler Turner coming from the safety position with the angle and making a good one-on-one solo tackle right there.
2nd down and 4 for the Cougars from the 24-yard line. Wegman will hand it off. Looks like Connors again runs into the waiting arms of Jackie Marshall. He's across the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's 3rd and short, 3rd down and a long 2, maybe closer to 3. Houston is 41% on 3rd downs this year. That's 5th best in the Big 12.
Yeah, 3rd and short's all about getting movement up front with the big boys and moving that line of scrimmage back where you create chaos at the mesh point. Need to do that right here.
Claps his hands. Wegman going to try to keep it himself, and he's got the first down. Wow, just tripped up, or Wegman might have taken it the entire way. Ricky Thompson, Connor Wegman, the transfer from A&M. He was close to breaking that one.
Well, he really was, and there was no one between him and the goal line.
Ooh.
Wegman will run the ball often today. That's something the Bears are going to have to be ready for.
Tyler Turner, the guy that tripped him up at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for the Cougars. Wegman, good rushing numbers on the year, over 500 yards on the ground. 1st and 10, fakes the handoff, Wegman to throw. Near sideline, it is caught if he was in bounds, and he was. Looked like he might have been juggling it, but it was Amari Thomas who made the catch. Thomas, the junior from Birmingham, Alabama. That is a catch out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and that's the first pass play of the day right here by Houston. And really, again, run, and then a little corner route over top, wide open, putting stress on our defense.
Pickup of 13 yards on the play. Wegman takes the snap, rolls right, passes right, too tall, incomplete. Mari Turner again Mari Thomas trying to make that catch, and off his hands, incomplete. 2nd down 10 coming up for U of H.
Yeah, really good coverage right there, and a missed pass, probably just a hair long, but Wegman got greedy. He had Connors open in the flat, could have taken him really quick and decided to try for more yards on the corner route.
So leaves Houston 2nd down and 10, under 11 minutes. Here's quarterback draw up the middle by Wegman. Bears have him on the ground at the 50-yard line, so a 3-yard play, well done by Baylor. Let's check in with Ricky Thompson.
Hey guys, Wegman had a lot of running room again there. Great stop by the defensive front where Wegman goes for 10, 12 yards.
Wow. Only a gain of 3. Adonis Freelo made the tackle, 5th-year player from Louisiana. So it's 3rd down and 7 now for U of H. All just shy of the 50-yard line, traveling right to left. Wegman, slant, caught, and down at the 40-yard line. That's Amari Thomas again, and that's a first down for the Cougars. They convert on 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Wegman really wants to go to Thomas or his tight end, Koziel, on down and distances that are important. And right there, Thomas just comes in on a double slant He's the middle receiver, and it's wide open, easy pitch and catch.
So first down at the Baylor 40 for Houston. Their drive continues. Handoff. Dean Connors. Connors stacked up, pushed backwards at the 38-yard line. 2-yard gain on the play by Dean Connors. In that offensive line for Houston, a guy we know, Alvin Ibasile, transferred to Baylor, to U of H, now starting at left tackle. Jason Brooks, the left guard, Demetrius Hunter, the center, Matthew Wyckoff at right guard, and Dalton Marion, tech transfer at right tackle. Here's second down and 7 for U of H. Wigman claps his hands, out route, near side, incomplete. Tried to hit Tanner Koziel. It's their big tight end, having an outstanding season. He leads all FBS tight ends with 58 catches, third in yards total on the season. That one shot past him incomplete. It is third down and 7. There's a big third down play here. Two receivers left and right. Houston traveling right to left. Their first possession of the game. 9:11 on the clock, first quarter. Handoff to Connors. He is stacked up. He's not going to get anywhere close to the first down marker. Connors stood up and pushed backwards. Jackie Marshall, the first to grab hold of him after a 2-yard gain to the 35. Yeah, let's see, the offense is staying out there for Houston. It is 4th down and 5 from the Baylor 35. So, Nick, kind of no man's land. It looks like they'll go for it.
Yeah, that's why you run the ball on 3rd and 7 right there, to pick up some yardage, make this 4th and manageable at 4th and 5, and they're not kicking a field goal at all.
So 4th down and 5 for the Cougars. They're at the Baylor 35-yard line. Snap back to Wigman, looking to throw. Out route, near side. Koziel has it. He's out of bounds, and it's a first down for Houston. Caught the pass in front of Micah Gifford, and that's a first down, Cougars to the 27. Let's go down to Ricky.
Hey, guys, that was an easy call. We were 10, 11 yards off the ball at the snap. Came hard, but it was an easy 5-yard catch on the 4th down play, so you're going to have to get tighter coverage in that situation going forward.
Gain of 7 on that play. 1st and 10 Cougars. The drive continues. Pass by Wigman, center of the field, wide open, running at the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Thomas, a 27-yard touchdown reception. And it's the visitors from Houston that draw first blood today.
Yeah, Houston's doing a good job. We went zero coverage there and brought the house. And, man, when you don't get pressure in that situation, the quarterback has time. He's got a drag route running right across the middle, and that's hard to stay on top of. And just an easy pitch and catch, and then turned the Jets on and was able to get good blocking downfield for a 27-yard touchdown.
Kicker is Ethan Sanchez, the senior from Dallas, Georgia. And he adds the extra point, and the Cougars drive the ball 82 yards on 12 plays, 5:18 off the clock, first quarter, and a 7-0 first quarter lead for the Houston Cougars. Houston leads by a touchdown over the Bears. We're back after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on! And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage led by expert industry knowledge and a commitment to community. With kindness and integrity at the forefront, every agent is help you navigate the market and make the real estate journey your own.
Okay, Walter.
With an award-winning
Whatever order you have them.
Okay.
Practa and close. Magnolia Realty serves cities including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Temple. Learn more at magnoliarealty.com.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hey, Ricky, this is Walter Abercrombie. Just wanted to say congratulations for all you've done over the last 26 years. That's amazing. It says a lot. Mostly it says you're just older than everybody else, but that's a story for
10 seconds.
Congratulations again. Thank you for all you've done for Baylor, the radio broadcasts, and really thank you for all you've meant to me personally. You're a true legend, my friend. We're going to miss you.
Final game on the sidelines here at McLean Stadium. Let's go down to Ricky with today's legend of the game.
Hey, guys, we've got Chris Platt here. Man, I like that deep ball I just saw on the video board. You think you could still do that?
Oh, I most certainly can right now. Yeah, most definitely.
We're going to put you in on the first play after this kickoff, if that's okay.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to.
But tell us what you're doing now, Chris.
Yeah, right now I'm about to start up my own gym out in Lorena, Texas. So really excited about that and see how that turns out.
Good. How does it feel to be back in your stadium watching, standing on the sideline?
It feels good. I mean, it just brings flashbacks of the last time I've had my last game here. Just honestly, just really grateful for the opportunity.
Well, congratulations on being today's legend. Well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, Rick, thanks very much. And Alliance Bank call to the sidelines. Ricky Thompson with Chris Platt. He is the legend of the game today here for this Baylor-Houston game. Kickoff by U of H. Zach Yoakum kicks it out the back of the end zone. Bears have the ball back. They'll begin at their own 25-yard line, now trailing 7-0. 7:47 to play, first quarter. Sawyer Robertson, one of the seniors on senior day, to throw over the middle. It is caught. That is Cole Wilson with the catch for the Bears. Had to adjust a bit to the ball and went down after making the catch at the 36-yard line, so an 11-yard pickup.
Yeah, really good catch and route right there by Cole. Just a dig route about 10 yards in, right at the sticks and wide open. Sawyer just behind him, but still great catch by Cole.
Now 3 receivers right, 1 to the left side from the 36. Wilson again the intended receiver. This one he dives for but can't make the grab. Knocked incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Bears.
Again, looked like the same route by Cole, and this time he actually tripped, I think, coming out of his break. He was falling down as that ball was coming to him, which is why it was an incomplete pass. But there's definitely some holes over the middle of the field right now.
2nd and 10 for the Bears from their own 36, trailing 7-0 to Houston. Robertson to throw, pass left side. Ashton Hawkins running free at the 50 to the 41-yard line of Houston. Boy, a wide open space out there, and Robertson put it on the money to Ashton Hawkins.
Again, same route, just a dig route coming from left to right this time, and it's wide open. Great pitch and catch, and we got movement and momentum on this drive.
23 yards on the gain. 1st and 10 Bears at the U of H 41. Pass left side, this one behind Ashton Hawkins. Maybe on the a little different page there. Sawyer Robertson threw it as if Hawkins was going to make a cut to the sideline. But he was about a good 10 yards in from the sideline. Incomplete, 2nd and 10, Baylor.
Yeah, that's where the receiver and quarterback saw different things based on the coverage, and an incomplete pass there. So to start this game with 4 rushes on the first drive, now you're starting with 4 passes on this drive. Let's see if we can finish this and get points on the board.
2nd and 10 for the Bears from the Houston 41. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Sawyer Robertson, quarterback draw up the middle, and he will sort of slide forward. Not really a slide. Kind of a tumble forward. Is that fair?
It is, and honestly, it's intentional by Sawyer, because if he slides feet first, it's where he starts to go down where he's marked, but instead he falls forward, and so it's where the knee hits and where the ball is when that knee touches the ground. So first down, great, intelligent run right there by Sawyer.
Yeah, good call, good description, Nick. Saves you a couple of yards sometimes, gives you a couple of yards. So 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Houston 31. Robertson to throw, slant, left side, caught by Cole Wilson. He is running and he's down inside the 20-yard line at the 19. 12 more on that play, and the Bears have it in the HEB red zone. Baylor football 2025, presented by HEB.
Really good job, a clear out route by Kloffenstein on the post as the interior receiver, and then Cole Wilson right there coming across on a little baby slant, wide open. Again, they've seen some things on field, and they're taking advantage of it right now.
Empty backfield, 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Houston 19. Hand to Caden Knighton coming around from right to left. He's inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Nice run there by Caden Knighton. Ricky, a very imaginative drive by the Bears.
Well, it is. These crossing routes over the middle are open, have been all day. That one was just using Knighton's speed to get to the corner. Did a great job to pick up about 7 yards.
So it is 2nd down and 3 for the Bears from the 7. 5:07 on the clock, first quarter. Baylor trailing 7-0 to the Houston Cougars. It's Knighton in the backfield. 2 receivers in a stack on the right side, 1 on the left side. Fake the handoff. Pass tipped in the air. Oh, and intercepted by Houston. On the deflection, U of H comes away with the interception in the end zone that snuffs out a very promising Baylor drive. It was Mark Stampley who had the interception on the deflection for U of H.
Oh, it's unfortunate. You had a little play action. You know, it's 2nd and short, fake the run, and then you've got the slant coming over top as you draw those backers in. But everything's so compressed when you're on the goal line that backer gets his hand on the ball and it pops up in a really unfortunate way and hangs in the air for a good couple seconds. And Houston comes away with an interception. Stealing points for the Bears is a really good answer to their touchdown, but it come away empty-handed.
Well, that's a tough end to a nice drive by the Bears. Timeout on the field, 4:50 to play. First quarter, Houston leads Baylor 7-0 on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
When life gets complicated, Butts Law Firm is your one-stop for a wide range of legal needs. Whether you need estate planning documents such as a will, trust, or guardianship, or the appointment of a receiver to handle personal or business assets management and disposal, consumer protection, family-related legal matters, or various business-related issues, we are your community firm. Whether you're planning for the future, navigating a probate, or managing a business, our experienced team is ready to guide you every step of the way. Trust us to provide the legal support you need. Call today, 406-641-BUTZ. That's 406-641-2889. Or come by the Waxahachie office at 301 South Rogers Street, Suite 202, downtown Waxahachie. Come see the difference having a trusted attorney by your side can make, because at Butts Law Firm, your legal rights are our business.
This season, Bobcat of Waco is proud to partner with the Baylor mascots to bring you a winning lineup. Just like the Bears on the field, Bobcat machines deliver unstoppable strength, speed, and toughness. And right now, you can score big with 0% financing or cash rebates on the hardest working equipment in Texas. Visit us at 16595 North I-35 in Elmont, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. or online 24/7 at bobcatcce.com. Don't sit on the sidelines. Gear up with Bobcat of Waco, and let's make this season one to remember. Sic 'em Bears.
Jeff Haas Mazda and the Baylor Bears both know what it takes to be number one. Hard work, determination, commitment. The number one Mazda dealer in Texas, Jeff Haas Mazda, is inviting all the Baylor Bear fans listening to visit us for hard-hitting deals on every new Mazda in stock, with fresh inventory hitting the ground daily. And every new Mazda comes with our Jeff Haas Advantage plan. Plus, your trade is now worth more than ever. We're buying all makes and models. Get our best cash offer in minutes. Jeff Haas Mazda on the Katy Freeway.
Number one based on 2021 sales and stock volume in the Gulf region.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Interception in the end zone that snuffs out a very promising Baylor drive. Bears drove it 8 plays, 68 yards. but a deflected ball in the end zone, picked off by Stampley. First play from the 20, a run out by DJ Butler out to the 31-yard line. So that's 11 yards on that first down carry. Butler, the sophomore from Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, Houston right now, they're getting good yards with their rush, and their pass game is a bunch of high-low combinations, and Wigman is just choosing the low or the high. No deep shots to this point.
First and 10 from the 31 for the Cougars. Connor Wegman, 6'3", 210-pound junior out of Cypress, Texas. The A&M transfer at quarterback. He will hand the ball to Butler. Butler running left, takes a shot, but he's down at the 34. Micah Gifford delivered that blow, kept him to a 3-yard gain, which leaves Houston at 2nd down and 7.
Again, this running game is pulling our safeties down, and Gifford comes hard, just like Tyler Turner on that first drive. All Houston did was a little sweep from right to left, but eventually they're going to take a shot over top if we don't stay home.
2nd and 7 play, Wigman. The reverse, and Baylor's got it sniffed out, and he's tackled for a loss. Muse, the receiver, ended up with the ball, and that is a loss back to the 26-yard line. I think Cooper Lands was the main one in there that was reading the mail, was in the right space, and made the tackle.
Yeah, I think DJ Coleman came with the hit there too, maybe. Loss of 8 yards on the play to make it 3rd and 15. Exactly what you needed defensively to slow this Houston offense down. You got to get tackles for loss on rushes.
So the loss back to the 26-yard line leaves Houston 3rd down and 15. Wigman passes underneath, and the tackle made after the catch is made. Amari Thomas made the catch, but Keaton Thomas was there to drop him after a very short gain, maybe no gain at all, that brings up 4th down.
Wow, great instinct right there by Keaton Thomas, just firing and getting too quick for the Houston defender to get a block on him on that screen play. Great execution.
Liam Darty is the punter. He's a good one for U of H. 3rd best in the Big 12, averaging 45 yards per punt. Left-footed punter, high booming punt. Josh Cameron to the far sideline, and he stays in bounds to the 40, to the 50, and out of bounds. Wow. Number 1, he was running almost full speed toward the sideline. Would have been easy to just step out, but he stayed in bounds and picked up about 20 yards on that punt return.
Man, good for Josh. That's what we want to see a lot of today. Get the ball in his hands and watch him do his thing. He's got so much speed and so much electricity once the ball gets in his hands.
Bears have the ball back following a 23-yard punt return by Josh Cameron. Timeout on the field, 2:04 to play, first quarter. Give you our starting lineups brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. From injury prevention to enhanced recovery, team up with us to get back in the game. Timeout on the field, 2:04 on the clock, first quarter. Houston leads Baylor 7-0 on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from cars, trucks to SUVs, all makes and models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels in Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by, let's be friends. If you're stuck in a high auto loan rate, it's time to call an Audible.
Hi, I'm Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. When it comes to your auto loan, you don't have to stay in a bad situation. Call the right play. Refinance with First Central and get a lower rate, fast approvals, and a team that knows how to win local.
Visit firstcentralcu.com.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
First Central Credit, and everything we do.
Yeah, I couldn't make that file transfer for anything. I tried it like... Yeah, it was just like the other ones, but I tried it like 10 times. I was like, oh.
And swipe a free 10-piece Chicken McNuggets the next day on the McDonald's app with the purchase of $2 or more. Run it. Throw it. However they reach the end zone, your taste buds do the touchdown dance. So sick 'em, Bears! And sick your free Chicken McNuggets, only at McDonald's. Offer valid only on the day after Baylor scores a touchdown at participating McDonald's. Minimum purchase of $2 required. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
Baylor fans, ready to keep it cool this season? Ice and Easy delivers premium ice lightning fast. From tailgates to restaurants, construction sites, concerts, and races, Ice and Easy has you covered. Game day or work day, keep your drinks cold and your spirits bold. Ice and Easy, we deliver, you chill. Proud supporter of the Baylor Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Football. Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Congratulations on 26 years, 300-plus consecutive games work. What a testament to your work ethic and commitment to Baylor football. Thanks for bringing such insights to the fans and representing Baylor so well, Ricky. You will be greatly missed.
Johnny Green with a message to our Ricky Thompson as play resumes. Bears firing. How about the pass? Sawyer Robertson to Matthew Kloffenstein. And was that, Rick, was that a one-hand grab?
It was a one-hand grab with his other hand being held by the defender, actually.
Wow.
It was a great catch and great throw.
How about that? 20-yard pickup to the 27-yard line. Bears back at it. Back through the air. Sawyer Robertson's hit from behind. Ball goes flying away, and Houston has recovered. If it's not a forward pass, that is a fumble and a turnover, and the second of the first quarter by Baylor. And Houston, it looks like, has recovered that ball.
Yeah,
Holy
Sawyer
cow.
from the blind side, never saw him coming, and I think he just beat Tompkins right there and just got blasted. Now that ball flew forward. It's just a matter of did he have control of it as his arm was going forward.
Ricky thinks this is going to stay as called a fumble. And, man, that is these takeaways, turnovers for the Bears have been a real issue all year. Baylor is minus 12 coming into the game. Now minus 14 on the year. Dead last in the Big 12. Next closest team is minus 4. And Baylor is now minus 14. So second turnover of the first quarter by Baylor. Houston has it at their own 31-yard line. Connors back in at tailback. Wigman fakes the handoff to him. Going deep, down the seam. And adjusting to the ball, and that's clearly pass interference. Going to be called against Baylor. And Devin Bobby.
Pass interference, number 27.
Actually, Tevin Williams guilty of that pass interference call. So Houston went deep on that play. Bears not able to make a clean play, and on the penalty, first down, Houston out to the 46.
Yeah, it's a good penalty, though. I mean, he catches that ball there inside in the red zone, and the other thing is Wigman took a shot on that play, and so the more hits you get on him, the better.
All right, 1st and 10, Houston out to their 46, leading 7-0 over the Bears. 1:20 to play, first quarter. Houston 8-3 on the season. They are 5-3 in the Big 12. Handoff. Whoa, and dropped in his tracks. Devontae Tesno wrapped up the Houston ball carrier, Dean Connors, and he will lose 2 yards back to the 44-yard line.
Man, Tesno just threw the old lineman, shedded him like he was a teddy bear, stuffed animal, and broke that play up. Great tackle for a loss.
What a big play by Tesno. 2nd and 12 for Houston. Wigman over the middle. This one is caught, but he's wrapped up. That's Koziol, the tight end. But even after he makes the catch, a gain of only 3 to the 47. So here's a big 3rd down and 9 for the Cougars.
So again, what happens when you get a tackle for a loss on 1st or 2nd down? It puts the team behind the chains, right? They get a big play on the pass interference, but then get an immediate tackle for a loss. And now it's 3rd and 9. You have a great opportunity, statistically speaking, to get off the field again after another turnover, which would be huge by this defense.
See if this defense can make the stop on 3rd down and 9. Wigman in the shotgun. Running back off to his left side. Wigman stands in, now steps up, now rolls right, throws on the run. It is caught by Connors, and he's got a first down. Stayed in initially to block and then broke out, and nice job by cornerback Connor Wigman to extend the play, and then rolling away from pressure, hit Connors, and a gain all the way to the Baylor 40-yard line. That is the end of the first quarter. Houston leads by a touchdown, end of one. Final game of the regular season here in Waco today. Our score, Houston 7, Baylor nothing. Back to begin the second quarter after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
At Magnolia Realty, award-winning agents set the bar for professionalism and excellence. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Magnolia's full-service brokerage will guide you through every step of the process with expert industry knowledge. Their agents are fully invested in learning your story and customizing the real estate experience to suit your stage of life. Magnolia Realty has been serving cities across Texas since 2007, including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected or learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Everything's better. And thanks to TFNB, your bank for life, today's game sponsor. TFNB, your bank for life, is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texans are making TFNB their bank for life by stopping by any one of their 6 locations or visiting TFNBTX.com and Sick 'em Bears. Into the first quarter, 7-0 Houston. Nick, you see the score, 7-0, and that only tells, it scratches the surface of the story of that first quarter.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Total yards from a statistic standpoint, 103 yards for Houston, 74 through the air, 29 on the ground. Baylor, 98 total yards. 71 through the air, 27 on the ground, so very similar in terms of a stat sheet, but 2 turnovers for the Bears, which is the game changer right now as Houston is driving the ball. Wigman is 7 of 9, 74 yards and a touchdown, and Sawyer's 4 of 7, 71 yards and 1 interception, and then a fumble sack as well. So defense has got to figure some things out, see if they can prevent turnover points off this set of turnovers right now, and keep this a 1-score game.
Switch ends. Houston traveling left to right now, and they've got a first down and 10 at the Baylor 39. First play of the second quarter. Pass to Snead out of the backfield. He's got it. Sidesteps one man, and he's down inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. Stacy Snead, a senior out of Mansfield Timberview High School, picks up 11 yards on that reception.
Yeah, and defensively, honestly, we played that screen pass to the far left side really well. We just missed the tackle. We had a guy right there to make it as he caught the ball and unfortunately missed.
First and 10, Cougars at the Baylor 28. Wigman to throw, pass, dive, just off the hands, incomplete. Dive on a slant from the left side. Snead again, the intended receiver. Let's go down to Ricky.
Actually had his receiver then. Wegman threw that ball too hard, got it up a little. That would have been a really hard catch for a receiver coming right back into a ball thrown that hard and that far out in front.
So the incompletion leaves Houston 2nd and 10 from the Baylor 28, leading 7-0. Wigman runs to the left side. He tucks it. He's going to run with it. He's to the 25, to the 20. He's still on his feet at the 15, to the 10. Comes back center of the field, and he will score from 28 yards out. How in the world did Wigman get out of that jam on the far sideline? Then he cut back to the center of the field, and nobody could catch him. A 28-yard touchdown run by quarterback Connor Wigman.
Yeah, just a lot of missed tackles. I mean, that was a quarterback run off the edge to the short side of the field and stayed along the sideline and then cuts it back to the middle. And a couple of missed tackles and overruns. And Wigman definitely showing he's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, they're going to review this play. The ball popped out, but I thought he was clearly across the goal line. Ricky, do you have any questions about this being a touchdown?
No, I think he was clearly across the goal line. That ball didn't come out, I don't think, until he was spun around.
Yeah.
Clearly across, but you never know. We'll take the reversal, but I don't think they'll reverse this one.
Yeah, I would assume the thing they're looking at is does the ball start to move before he crosses the line? Doesn't have to pop out, but if he starts losing control, they're going to say he doesn't have it. But based on the replay on the Jumbotron, to me, he doesn't lose it until he's well within the end zone. And that ball's not moving at all.
So taking a look at it, clock showing 14 minutes, 13 seconds to play. Second quarter, Houston up 13-0 on Baylor. Quick review.
Did have firm control of the ball when he crossed the goal line. The ruling on the field is upheld. It is a touchdown.
That is Tutashinda Salam, our referee today, and sort of as we saw it, that's a touchdown for U of H and a 13-0 lead. There's the running ability of Connor Wigman, the quarterback. He rushed for 114 yards in that loss to TCU a week ago, so he's very capable in the run game.
That's been our kryptonite all year as a rushing and running dual threat quarterback. And
going back to Jackson Arnold, right?
Yeah.
First game of the year. Here's Ethan Sanchez, the kicker for U of H for the extra point. He puts it on the board, and with 14-13 to play in the second quarter, it's now Houston 14, Baylor nothing. Timeout on the field. We're back after this from today's game sponsor, TFNB, your bank for life.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
Premier ER and Urgent Care has all the convenience of urgent care with all the expertise of an ER, all under one roof. At every visit, be seen by ER-trained staff with on-site lab and CT, X-ray, ultrasound, and EKG. Here, you pay for the appropriate level of care that you receive, and we are in network with most major insurance providers. Premier ER and Urgent Care has 4 convenient locations serving Texas: San Marcos, Temple, Waco, and Woodway. To learn more, visit www.premier.care.
Okay.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
Do you ever scream at your screen when your 5G internet freezes? It's the worst! So why not switch to Astound? Wi-Fi that just works. With Astound Wi-Fi, you'll rage less, buffer less, and live more. Lock in gig speed Wi-Fi for just $35 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Plus, get up to a $200 Amazon gift card. Astound Wi-Fi, it just works. Visit Astound.com today.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Ricky, this is Neil Jeffrey. Congratulations, you truly are a legend. I had the privilege of being your quarterback during your legendary career as a Baylor receiver. I've also been blessed for these last 26 years
10 seconds.
to you as a legendary Baylor broadcaster. Now I'm praying for this next season of your life. May it be the best ever. Thanks for the memories.
It's great to hear from Neil.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's fun.
We're going to keep them coming, Ricky, so just settle in all day. 14-0, Houston leads Baylor. Here's the kickoff by U of H. This is returnable. Short kick at the 10. Cole Wilson on the run to the 20, to the 30. Break it to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. And out of bounds on the near sideline at the Houston 40-yard line. What a tremendous return by Cole Wilson.
Wow. Caught that ball on the run, timed it perfectly, caught it really on the right hash, and then they set the return up on the left side of the field, works his way all the way across to the left side of the field and gives us great field position. Have to take advantage of opportunities, and offense has one right here with the ball in the Houston territory.
Absolutely. Officially a 53-yard kickoff return by Cole Wilson to the U of H 37. Bears back on the offensive. Pass near side, incomplete. Sawyer Robertson overshoots Ashton Hawkins. Latrell McCutcheon Sr. is the defensive back there. Again, Baylor without Michael Trigg today. Boy, that's taking a big target, a big weapon away from the Baylor offense. Also, Jacob Redding is not available today for Baylor. Michael Turner is out. Here's 2nd down and 10. Quick pass down the line to the right side, just tipped and incomplete. Sawyer Robertson trying to connect with Josh Cameron.
That was Corey Platt off the edge, number 9 for the Houston Cougars, and got a hand on that ball. Sawyer did everything right there. You catch that snap, that ball's out of your hand within a half a second, but better defensive play right there by the Cougars. 3rd and long now.
3rd down 10 for the Bears from the 37-yard line. Trying to take advantage of that nice kickoff return by Cole Wilson. Robertson to throw, out route, right side, incomplete. Off the hands. Josh Cameron did get his hands on it. There was some mustard on that pass, incomplete. It is 4th down and 10. The Bears are going to go for a long field goal attempt here. Wow, they will spot it just shy of the 45-yard line. So it'll be a 54-yard attempt for Connor Hawkins. His long is 53 for the redshirt freshman. So a 54-yard attempt, snap a little high. Kick is away, and it is good. A career-long 54-yard field goal by Connor Hawkins. And the Bears are on the board here early 2nd quarter against Houston.
What a kick. What a kick right down the middle. Probably would have been good from 55 or 56 maybe, but long enough to get 3 points on the board. Really good job, really good execution right there. Wish we could have gotten 7. Josh wishes he probably has that catch back. That's one he doesn't drop very often. But nonetheless, you got points on the board, which is big.
So that, thanks to the kick return by Cole Wilson, a 53-yard return, really set the Bears up. And a 54-yard field goal, longest of his career for Connor Hawkins. A bit of wind at his back. Ricky, it looks like by the big flags, a wind at his back. How is it down there?
Yeah, that's flags are flying, but if you look at the goalpost, there's not much movement. I'm sure the wind helped a bit, but he hit that ball really well.
Wow, man. Boy, that is big time to get points on the board for the Bears. Now the kickoff by Baylor. Will sail 5 yards deep out the back of the end zone. Touchback. Houston has the ball back. Now a 14-3 lead for the Cougars with 13:44 on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. Baylor Bear football brought to you by HEB, the 2025 Baylor football season brought to you by HEB. Here, everything's better. Also brought to you by NextLink. Our In the Booth live stream brought to you by NextLink, reliable high-speed internet for your home or business. You can look right into the booth here at McLean Stadium. Butler in the backfield. Wigman takes the snap, fakes the handoff, being pressured. Cooper Lands is chasing, drops it off, and the catch is made for a first down. And down at the 37-yard line is Tevin Williams, makes the tackle for the Bears. But a good job there by Wigman again of extending that play, running out of the pocket, and just finding sort of a safety valve receiver.
Yeah, they were really wanting a big play right there, and they had their tight end up the middle wide open, but because of the pressure, Wigman had to move to his left, and they still dumped it off and picked up 12 yards, 11 yards on that first down.
That was Butler out of the backfield who made the catch for U of H. 1st and 10, Wigman to run, left side to the 40-yard line, a 3-yard gain on the play. Wigman not shy about running. Good-sized guy, 6'3", 210-pound junior. Transfer from Texas A&M.
Yeah, typically you don't see your dual-threat quarterback that large
That's right.
as an individual, but he does a good job. He's swift with his feet, makes good cuts, has good vision, and good job containing him there.
Javante Tesno slow to get up. Trainer Tim Pike runs out there to help him off the field. He's going to run off on his own power, but boy, he is hanging that right shoulder pretty limp.
It's not good for the defense right now.
And Ricky, we're trying to spot Bryson Washington down there on the sidelines. We don't see him. Have you seen him on the sidelines?
No, I have not. He went into the tent. Have not seen him since.
Oh.
So I'm wondering if they did not take him into the locker room.
Okay. Tough. Bryson Washington out the second play of the game today, limping badly on a right ankle. Here we go. 2nd down and 6. Or 2nd and 7. Flag down on the end of the play. DJ Butler the run to the left side. He's got a first down to the 50. Now let's check the flags.
Yeah, definitely in the area of a face mask by our defender making the tackle.
Personal foul, face mask, number 24, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Man, tough. Add the penalty on top of the run for U of H with 12:25 to play, second quarter. Cougars leading the Bears 14-3. That moves the ball all the way to the Baylor 35-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunate penalty, and sometimes that's the way it goes with a face mask. Not intentional, but it happens, and now defense has their back against the wall. Let's see what we can do.
Bears are already trailing 14-3 to these Cougars. Snap back to Wigman. Stands in. Pass over the middle is intercepted. Keaton Thomas the pick. Returns to the 30, to the 35, to the 37-yard line. What a grab by Keaton Thomas. And the Bears have a takeaway here in the second quarter. Let's go down to Ricky.
Hey, guys, that looked like a wide receiver making that play. He was all hands, jumped, and got the ball. And what great timing for a turnover. U of H driving again in Bears territory. They punch it in there. You're down 21-3. This is an unbelievable interception at the 20-yard line, and then a good return out to, the 37-yard line.
Wow. That was a great grab, as Ricky said, by Keaton Thomas. The Bears with the takeaway. Snuffeth out that drive by U of H. Timeout on the field, 11:57 on the clock, second quarter. Houston 14, Baylor 3. We're back after this word from Toyota.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on! And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
This season, Bobcat of Waco is proud to partner with the Baylor mascots to bring you a winning lineup. Just like the Bears on the field, Bobcat machines deliver unstoppable strength, speed, and toughness. And right now, you can score big with 0% financing or cash rebates on the hardest working equipment in Texas. Visit us at 16595 North I-35 in Elmont, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Am I playing one here, right here, John?
BobcatCCE.com. Don't sit on the sidelines. Here, okay. Bobcat of Waco, and let's make this season one to remember. Sic 'em Bears.
Want to be the energy our Bears need? Go gold with Baylor Athletics this season and be the gold factor across each of our sports. Wear exclusive Go Gold apparel from the Baylor Bookstore and the Spirit Shop at upcoming Go Gold dates. Stay up to date on all your golden opportunities to create an electric home atmosphere by visiting BaylorBears.com/Go Gold. Sic 'em Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Football. Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
John, this is Danny Brabham, and I'd like to tell you that Ricky Thompson's done a great job on that sideline, and that things are not going to be the same without him on that sideline. I know he's got a few things he needs to do, wants to do, and is looking forward to doing after another round on the sideline, but his last one will be a great one. Just tell him he'll be graded both no matter where he is or what he does. Just tell him I said he was a great guy and did a great job on that sideline.
Thank you, Coach Brabham, former teammate on the track and field team with Ricky. As we're back to play, Bears beginning at their own 37, following the interception by Keaton Thomas. 2 plays there out across midfield to the Houston 49. It's run by Caden Knighton of 9 yards. And another run of 3 by Knighton. 1st and 10 Bears. 1 yard across midfield. Sawyer Robertson takes the snap, looking to throw. A lot of time. Pass over the middle is caught by Kloffenstein. He's to the 41-yard line. That's an 8-yard gain on that play.
Sawyer had a lot of options on that play. You had Josh Cameron on a curl route wide open. You had Ashton Hawkins on the left side of the field on a curl route wide open, and then he dumped it to the tight end.
Cameron without a catch yet today. We've got 10:38 to play in the second quarter. Long way to go. Sawyer Robertson will give the ball to Caden Knighton. This time slowed up and down. Does fall forward to the 38, and that's enough for a first down. Wasn't sure that was going to be a first down when he first handed it off, but first down, couple of yards. New set of downs for the Bears at the U of H 38. Now Joseph Dodds in the backfield for the Bears. Again, Michael Turner not available today. Went into the game knowing that. Bryson Washington hurt on the second play of the game. So Dodds out there. Sawyer to throw. Pass right flat. That is caught. That is Kelsey Johnson with the catch at the 33. 5-yard gain on the play. First reception of the day by Kelsey Johnson.
Really good. That was a pre-snap decision by Sawyer with a little bit of bubble and hole on the right side of the field to the field, and just quick stop route. I love that. Just take what the defense gives you and pick up 5-6 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 33 for the Bears. Traveling right to left, trailing 14-3, second quarter. 3 receivers right, the short side of the field, 1 to the left. Handoff. That is Joseph Dodds. Hits the hole hard. And he's to the 28, really close to the first down. And let's see, they haven't signaled yet.
Yeah,
it is. How about that?
Got the first down. Well done. Good tough run by a guy that hasn't had a lot of reps this year in Dodds, and so understands the down and distance there and lowers his shoulder. Get what you can get and move the chains, and now a fresh set of downs inside the 30-yard line.
Only 14 carries on the season coming in today for Joseph Dodds. Pressed into service today. Whistles blow as the ball is snapped.
Prior to the snap, the replay process was initiated. The previous play is under review to determine if the runner reached the line to gain.
All right, they'll take a look at it. It was close, so we'll see how this one plays out in replay. Let's pause here 10 seconds for station identification Back in 10 seconds on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios, this is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
Alongside Nick Florence in the booth, I'm John Morris. Ricky Thompson, his final game on the sidelines for us in the regular season. We all certainly hope Baylor gets the win, and there is a bowl game for the Bears. We appreciate Ricky greatly. Jeff Walter, our spotter and statistician. Bob Baker, our engineer. Aaron Sexton, our network board operator. Ricky's a lot closer to that call than we are. Rick, what do you think they'll see on this review?
I thought he was a bit short. Luckily, they called it a first down, so I don't know if they will reverse it, but he appeared to me to be a bit short.
After review, the ruling on the field is upheld. It is a first down for Baylor.
All right, from a Baylor perspective, we'll take that.
Yeah, I think it's hard to overturn those unless you have a camera right on the line. And even then, it's all a judgment call where that ball is at the time he gets tackled or goes down.
So first down Bears. They're at the Houston 28, driving again. 2 turnovers by the Bears have snuffed out promising drives. That was back in the first quarter. Now the Bears trying to turn their first takeaway of the day into points. The interception by Keaton Thomas. Here's the play. First down and 10 from the 28 for the Bears. Cole Wilson in motion left to right. Quarterback Robertson passes. Ashton Hawkins has got it. Tackled at the 24. Now 23, so a 5-yard pickup on that completion to Hawkins.
Yeah, really good job. You moved Cole Wilson in motion from left to right, singled up Hawkins to the wide side of the field, and a slant route and a dart right between the numbers by Sawyer.
How long was that throw for a 5-yard gain? Here's a handoff. Whoa, nice hesitation. Joseph Dodds up the middle. He's inside the 10-yard line. Just a bit of a stutter step there, and he runs it all the way to the 8-yard line. Nice run by Joseph Dodds.
Talk about taking advantage of an opportunity right here by Dodds, and he is owning the moment.
15-yard pickup on the play. First and 10 Bears. Give the Dodds again. Wrap up that football, young man. He gets a yard closer to the end zone. Well, maybe no gain on the play. They'll spot it right there at the 8, where it's second and goal for Baylor.
Good, tough run, though, again. Dodds is acting like he's a veteran right now, and I love it.
3 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Second and goal from the 8 for the Bears. Robertson looking to throw. No, he's going to run. Up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Sawyer Robertson. There is a flag on the play. We'll check that. But right now, Sawyer Robertson has run it in from 8 yards out for the first touchdown of the day for Baylor.
Holding, number 72, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
But it is coming back.
Oh, again, a gut punch right there. That's where you can't have a holding. And, yeah.
That wasn't a hold. That was a takedown.
I don't know about that.
That was a takedown. Colton Price at the center spot. So now that'll back him up to the 18-yard line. So second and goal from the 18 for the Bears. 3 receivers. Right side, 1 left. They try to dump it off to Caden Knighton and overthrew him by a bunch. And it is third down and goal from the 18 for the Bears.
Man, I really like what we had drawn up right there. A little slip screen, kind of flare route to Caden Knighton to the short side of the field. And it was there, and Sawyer just, I think, got a little too excited and overthrew it. Now you've got yourself in a bind at 3rd and 18.
Here's the play. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Cole Wilson in motion, cuts back. Wilson's going to get the catch. Going to get around that first man. He does, but then he's got help and pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So only 3 yards on the play on 3rd and goal from the 18. And Baylor will set up for a field goal here on 4th and goal from the 15-yard line. 17 is actually where it is.
Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 18. That's just a safe play right there. That's you just trying to pick up yards, make this a little bit more manageable of a field goal. Instead of trying to throw it deep to the end zone, maybe get a pass interference or a touchdown catch. But here we are, Connor. Let's put another one through the uprights.
So a 24-yard attempt from the 24, a 34-yard attempt, and the kick is good by Connor Hawkins. Second field goal of the first half by Hawkins. Bears add 3 to their point total with 6:22 to play. Second quarter, it's now Houston 14, Baylor 6. The drive by Baylor, 12 plays, 46 yards, 5:35 off the clock. Remember, Baylor had a touchdown that was wiped out by a holding call, and they have to settle for the field goal. 14-6, our new score. Houston's lead cut to 8. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor Nation rolls along with Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Start with award-winning service and factory-trained techs. Then shop our new and used lineup from car trucks to
This last one for the end and a half.
models. Running a business? We're your Central Texas headquarters for ProMaster vans, cab, and chassis and work trucks. For power and comfort, test drive the Ram 1500, the Motor Trend Truck of the Year winner again. Allen Samuels in Waco, proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
Come by. Let's be friends. There's nothing like a Baylor home game, and First Central Credit Union wants to send you.
Hi, this is Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. We're giving away a pair of Baylor football tickets for every home game this season. It's our way of celebrating the fans and families who make Central Texas great.
Enter now at firstcentralcu.com/football. One winner drawn each week.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
No purchase necessary to enter.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Athletics.
Hey Baylor fans, game day experiences for the 2025 football season are on sale now. Fans can purchase exclusive experiences online, including on-field photos, sideline access during warm-ups, tunnel access during the team runout, an in-game radio booth experience with the voice of the Bears, a birthday bash, and much more. There is limited availability per game, so purchase your experience today at BaylorBears.com/group experiences to lock in your one-of-a-kind game day experience today.
You're listening to Baylor Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
4-yard field goal. The result from Connor Hawkins pulls the Bears within 8 now, 14-6. Boy, touchdown would have been nice except for that holding call. The Bears were in the end zone, but still drawing closer. Well, on 2 field goals here in the first half.
I mean, all things considered, it's a one-possession game right now. When you look at the way this game has played out through a quarter and a half, we should be down by a lot more, and we could also be up right now. So good and bad things there. You're still in the game, and that's what matters most.
Rhett Armstrong to kick it off. Mekhi Muse back deep. Kick out the back of the end zone. Houston has the ball back. They'll begin at their own 25-yard line. Houston looking for their 9th win of the season. Would be their first 9-win season since 2021. And they're sitting at 8-3 right now, 5-3 in Big 12 conference play. Final game of the regular season. Thanks again to TFNB, your bank for life, today's game sponsor. Here we go. Cougars ball. Connor Wigman, the quarterback. One back in the backfield, sets up off to his right side. Wigman will hand the ball off. Runs through a hole on the left side. That is DJ Butler with the carry. There is a flag down.
Holding, number 74, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So back him up 10. Matthew Wyckoff, the senior right guard from Magnolia, Texas. Transfer from Cal. Whistled for the hold.
Yeah, definitely a blatant hold on Jackie Marshall right there. Jackie's getting ready to come make the tackle and then can't get to the running back. So back them up, 1st and 20 now for the Cougars.
From their own 15-yard line. Hand it off to Butler. Another flag. He's out to the 20-yard line and stacked up there. Well, let's see what this flag is.
Is that another hold? That's an odd flag for a hold, but
right.
Could be.
Personal foul, illegal hands to the face, number 0, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So, the holding penalty on U of H. Now the legal hands to the face on Jackie Marshall, and the ball is out to the 35-yard line, first down and 10. It was 1st and 20 after the penalty. 1st and 20. Now it's 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Cougars.
Yeah, that's a free pass, skip, jail, go directly.
Yes, it is. That's a good way to describe it. Here we go. Wigman takes the snap. Give to Butler. One's through, one tackle, and out to the 48-yard line. Boy, tough running there by DJ Butler. He ran over somebody. Tyler Turner then was playing. LeVar Thornton combined on the tackle.
Yeah, that's the concerning thing at this point is the missed tackles this early in the game, and as the game wears on, that gets worse.
1st and 10 at the 48. This one stacked up for maybe a 1-yard gain. Kylan Reed gets credit for the tackle there. 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9. May I give him 2, so 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted just shy of the 50-yard line with 5 minutes on the clock. Second quarter, Houston leading Baylor 14-6. Here's the play for the Cougars on 2nd down and 8. Wigman rolls left, passes left. Koziel has it. He's got a first down. He is bumped out of bounds on the far sideline. Boy, I tell you what, as big a target as Trigg is for Baylor, and Trigg's not available today, this Tanner Koziel, senior from Bloomingdale, Illinois, he's that big for U of H, listed at 6'7", 250.
Yeah, it's a big target if you're a quarterback, and that's an easy pitch and catch to the flat for him to turn it upfield, and his receivers blocking for him. And 1st and 10 now.
12-yard gain on that play. They've got it at the Baylor 38-yard line. Leading 14-6 are the Houston Cougars. Wegman turns, hands it off. Butler running left, and he's pushed out of bounds outside the 35-yard line at about the 36. Give Kyler Jordan credit for that tackle for the Bears.
Yeah, really good pursuit by the defense there, getting to the sideline, really giving nowhere for the Cougars to run there, so only gives up 2 yards, 3 yards on that to make it 2nd and 7. And again, you got to figure out how to limit big chunk plays in this part of the field.
2nd down 7 from the 35 for U of H. Wigman, empty backfield, quarterback draw, looks to run, just tripped up. Kyler Jordan just got him by an ankle from behind. Wigman, we've seen, is really dangerous when he takes off. At right guard, Matthew Wyckoff is slow to get up. It looks like he'll stay in there. It's 3rd down and 3 for U of H from the Baylor 31.
Yeah, really good job by Kyler Jordan right there. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's an easy first down for Wigman.
Here's the play, 3rd and 3. Hand off, he didn't get it on that play. Got 1 yard, that was Dean Connors with the carry. Got to the 30. So it's 4th down. You would expect Houston to go for it here.
Absolutely. In their eyes, picking up 1 yard, 2 yards should be doable. It's a long one, 1.5 yards, almost 2 yards. But Houston definitely, with the way they've got a quarterback that can run, they've got a running back that can run. We'll see what they do here.
Here it is, 4th down, call it 1.5 yards. Wigman rolls right. He's going to throw for it. He's got it. Koziel has the catch and bumped out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So on 4th down, 1.5 yards, they don't run for it, even with the bruising Dean Connors back there. They throw to the tight end and a 14-yard gain for the first down.
Yeah, just a little slip route right there by Koziol. And again, really good execution on a 4th and short. You think in an off tackle or off guard, and instead you roll it out and dump it to the flat to your big tight end. That's a really big target with really good hands and easy first down.
That'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. We'll keep it right here. Exactly 2 minutes to play before halftime. Houston leading Baylor 14-6 and driving. We mentioned several times today Ricky Thompson's final game at home here at McLean Stadium. 26 years. This is game number 318 in a row. Let's hear from another of Ricky's contemporaries recognizing Ricky Thompson today.
Rick, congratulations on working the sidelines for 26 years and 300 games. It has always been awesome to be able to hear you on the broadcast when I was out of town and could not be there. Our friendship began when we were freshmen running track for Coach Hart, and I cherish that friendship. Oh, the stories we could tell on each other, but that's another day. T, congratulations again. I hope you have at least one more game after today. Sick 'em Bears.
Rick, you know that voice. That's Mike Shivers, and he's right, isn't he? You two could tell some stories on each other.
Yeah, we could. Most of them we wouldn't tell on the radio, but we could talk about those in person. That's really cool. It's awesome to hear from all these guys. They're just longtime friends and such great people, and I really appreciate hearing from them, and just to hear their voices is really cool.
Yeah, well, it was fun to collect those for the broadcast today. Bob Baker was asking the question, what do you remember about your first game doing sidelines?
Well, I can tell you it was at North Texas, and there were no elevators, and we had to carry the equipment up the stairs, and I'm thinking, what did I get into? But that was a good memory. Craig Harper was trying to figure out how we were going to get it up there, and we just ended up hauling it up. I don't know how many rows there were in that stadium, but too many.
It was hot as blue blazes that game too, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah.
Turf field, really hot. Early evening game. I think it was like a 6 o'clock kickoff, but it was really hot.
Holy cow. And that didn't scare you away. That was your first game.
Yeah, well, apparently not. I'm not sure if we won that game either. But anyway, it was really good. A lot of fun. Great way to start, but it's been a wonderful 26 years.
Well, fun to reminisce and think about that. 26 years, Ricky has not missed a single game during that span, so really terrific consistency, I would say, through all kinds of weather, too. Hot games like that, a few cold games in there, closing the case.
I learned really early on, about 11 weeks ago, not to mention the weather to Ricky when it was either hot or, well, we haven't had any cold games, but at least the heat.
That's true.
Don't mention it. I learned that real quick.
That's true, with us sitting up here, right? All right, here we go, back to play. It is 1st down and 10 for Houston. They're at the Baylor 16-yard line. Quarterback Wegman fakes a handoff, turns, passes right. Koziel is out of bounds, and that's at about the 10-yard line. Let's see where they spot that ball. Maybe the 11. Yeah, they spot it at the 11, so a 5-yard pickup there. Tanner Koziel again leads all FBS tight ends with 58 catches coming into the game today. That is catch number 5 today. Check in with Ricky after this play. 2nd and 5 from the 11 for Houston, leading 14-6. Wigman looking to run. Oh, and down he goes. Nice job, Kyler Jordan in there to make the tackle for a loss. Let's go down to Ricky.
Baylor takes their first charge time out of the half. 30 seconds in late.
Let's go down to Ricky.
You can really see how Koziel has had all those catches. That was simply a counter boot action by the quarterback, Wegman. Easy throw and a good pickup. It's really just like a running play for these guys. But that play has been there all day.
Yeah, and to mention, the good thing for Baylor on that play is Koziel got out of bounds, which stopped the clock. 2nd down, you tackle Wigman for a loss. Call a quick timeout. We've got 2 timeouts remaining. There's 1:49 on the clock. It's 3rd and 8 from the 20-yard line, 15-yard line, 14-yard line. So if you can get a stop here, you're going to get the ball back with quite a bit of time. Houston gets the ball to start third quarter. And so that's what's big about that timeout and the clock being stopped.
So first timeout of the half called by Baylor. Houston now looking at a 3rd down and 8. This is a big 3rd down play right here for the Baylor defense. 4 down linemen charge in. Wigman to run. Gets by one man, can't get by the second. He is planted in the turf at the 11-yard line, and Baylor will call another timeout. Who was that? Amarian Winston made the tackle. Yeah, Marion just sort of picked him up and planted him in the turf here at McLean Stadium. Then another quick timeout by Baylor.
It's actually a really good job by Winston not getting a penalty on that. A lot of times you're seeing in today's game, if you pick them up with their legs and drive, it's an easy flag. And so he did a really good job of creating momentum, but not driving them down and driving them out to make a good, clean, squared up tackle. I mean, that's how you're coached to make a tackle right there.
That's sort of the definition of a form tackle, isn't it? Good one by Winston. Ball spotted at the 11.5, so it's 4th down. No, it's just 3rd down. No, it is 4th down.
It is 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, by Koziel going out of bounds, you still have a timeout, which is really good right here. So good clock management by the Bears.
Ethan Sanchez setting up for a field goal. It'll be a 29-yard field goal from the right hash, kicking left to right. With 1:43 to go in the half. Good snap. Good hold, and Sanchez puts it on the board. With 1:40 to go before halftime. Now Houston 17, Baylor 6. So a nice drive for the Cougars. Ends with 3, not 7. A 12-play, 64-yard scoring drive. 4:42 off the clock. And the Bears will have some time with which to work here before halftime. 1:42. Tell you what, you get another kick return like Cole Wilson had last time. You got a shot to put some points on the board.
Absolutely, and even if you don't get that kickoff return, you've got an offense that's potent. It's been able to throw the ball today. If you protect the ball, I mean, there's a really good opportunity right here to go into the locker room at halftime only down 1 possession, whether you get a field goal or a touchdown, which, again, all things considered, I think you take that as a positive and as a win, given the turnovers that you've had and the missed opportunities where you've left points on the board.
Remember, the last kick was really short. Cole Wilson had to run up and take it at about the 10-yard line. This time he is standing at the 10. Kicking into what looks like a pretty good breeze out of the south. Zach Yoakum will kick off for the Cougars. Cole Wilson stands at his own 10.
They're not going to kick it to Cole.
He boots it over his head this time.
They're making sure he's not going to return that.
Yeah, you're right. Over his head and out the back of the end zone. Touchback. Bears have it at the 25. With 1:40 to go before halftime. 1 timeout for the Bears, trailing 17-6. Say thanks again to TFNB, your bank for life, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Our game sponsor today, TFNB. Here we go. Here's the Baylor offense out there. Sawyer Robertson, one of the seniors on senior day. Pass batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's unfortunate right there. Just a little out route and a curl over top, and Hawkins was wide open. It was an easy read, easy throw. Would have been an easy catch for a 1st down, and unfortunately got batted at the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd down 10 for the Bears from their own 25. 3 receivers right, 1 in left. Kloppenstein in motion. Sawyer Robertson rolls right, throws on the run. It is caught by Josh Cameron. Out of bounds, shy of the 40-yard line. First catch of the day by the Baylor senior Josh Cameron.
That's not an easy throw. Run into the wide side of the field and throwing a deep out at 15 yards on the run, on the money. Really difficult. Sawyer made that look easy.
14 yards on the play from the 39. Robertson off balance, going down as he throws. Pass is incomplete. Tried to hit Cameron again on the far sideline.
Yeah, it was a good job by Sawyer just getting rid of the ball. What you can't do is take a sack there, one for the for the yardage that would make second down and long, but 2, the clock continues to run. But got rid of it, threw it into the dirt, stopped the clock, 2nd and 10, reset.
Latravian McCutcheon, the Jack linebacker, up to hit quarterback Sawyer Robertson. Here's the play, 2nd and 10. Short pass near side caught by Klopfenstein. So the Bears will have to hurry to the line of scrimmage. That's out to the 43, so a 4-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, since that was a tackle in the field, clock continues to run. 1:07 on the clock.
2 receivers left and right. Robertson firing right side. It is caught at midfield. That is Cole Wilson with the catch to the 49-yard line of Houston, an 8-yard gain and a new set of downs.
Clock stops to reset the chains, and here we go.
59 seconds, now 58. Here's the play. Robertson to throw again. Pass is caught by Josh Cameron at the first down marker at the 39-yard line. 10-yard gain on the play, now 51 seconds after they spot the ball.
I'm ready for a double move here.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Robertson to Cole Wilson, to the 30, to the 24-yard line. So 15 yards on that play, and the Bears maybe in field goal range already. They'll spot the ball at the 25. New set of downs, 14-yard completion.
Houston's going to call a timeout. They've been picked apart on this drive where Baylor's just thrown in the gaps in the defense for 7, 8, 10 yards and put Houston on the heels. Really good job, really good execution.
10, 10, and 14 yards on the last 3 plays, all completions by Sawyer Robertson. Of course, Jake Spavital is the offensive coordinator for the Bears, play caller. Named this week a Broyles Award nominee for the 2nd year in a row. It's a real honor, recognize the top assistant coach in college football.
No, it really is. And honestly, again, we kind of talked about this offense has put up a lot of yards and a lot of points despite the turnovers. And so I think it's a huge honor, and I think it speaks to the scheme that he's run. So, Ricky, you have any thoughts on that Broyles Award and how difficult that is?
Yeah, it's really tough, and I tell you, you're seeing the way this offense should be called and run right now. Sawyer's accurate, short throwing plays, slants, inside and out, managing the clock well. This has been a great drive, guys. Just got to come away with points, at a minimum a field goal.
So here we go, back to play after the Houston timeout. 1st and 10, Baylor at the Houston 25. Robertson. Pressure's coming, passes Kelsey Johnson near sideline, and he's out of bounds. That is, that'll be spotted at the 15-yard line. No, the 13-yard line. So a gain of 12 and another Baylor first down.
It's just really good execution by Sawyer and Kelsey of seeing the blitz. Kelsey getting his eyes around quickly, and Sawyer, you throw into the blitz. That's what you're taught as a quarterback. Easy pitch and catch.
1st and 10 from the 13. Baylor in the HEB red zone. Snap back to Robertson to the end zone. Ball is batted away at the last second, incomplete. Latrell McCutcheon, the Oklahoma transfer, batted that one down. Pass in the end zone intended for Ashton Hawkins.
Yeah, Sawyer's going to want that one back. If he puts that a little higher into the outside, I think it's a touchdown, and there's no chance for the defender there, but threw it a little bit inside.
So 2nd and 10 for the Bears from the 13-yard line of Houston. Baylor trailing 17-6, 28 seconds to go. To the end zone, pass too tall, incomplete. That one intended for Matthew Klopfenstein.
That's where you miss Trigg right there. That's the route and the catch that Trigg makes over and over with the seam route and the back shoulder throw. And just such a bigger target, better hands, and again, taking nothing away from Klopfenstein right there. But that's a throw that Sawyer and Trigg have done over and over and over the last 3 months. And unfortunately, just a little bit high and out of reach.
3rd down and goal. Nope, not 3rd and goal. 3rd and 10 from the 13. Robertson looking to throw. Pass incomplete. Intended for Kobe Prentice. It hit the defensive back in the face mask, and he instinctively looked to the sky, thought it might deflect up in the air, but it went down to the ground. But the incompletion is going to leave the Bears now 4th and 10. And here is Connor Hawkins coming back onto the field.
Yeah, Sawyer wants that one back too. Kobe was open on the dig route. Would have been an easy first down if not a touchdown.
Spotted at the 20-yard line, a 30-yard attempt, but whistles as the kick is away.
Houston,
timeout called by Houston.
30 seconds in there.
Do you ice the kicker on a kick at halftime? Maybe you do. Timeout Cougars, 19 seconds to go in the first half. Houston leading 17-6.
Yeah, again, I think Sawyer's going to want some of those throws back when he watches film tomorrow. I think you easy had the first down on the third down right there to Prentice on a deep dig route. So, Ricky, how did you see it from your angle?
Yeah, he had the first down, and I actually think Prentice scores because the defender was running behind him, crossing his body. I think he walks into the end zone on that one. That is one you want back. That would have been 4 point, of course, 7 instead of 3 here if you get the 3. But, guys, bringing this back to a one-score game before half is the best the Bears could hope for with the turnovers.
Here's the kick by Connor Hawkins. His third field goal of the first half is good. A 30-yarder by Connor Hawkins out of the hold of Palmer Williams. Dylan Schaub, the deep snapper. They all do their job, and the Bears put 3 on the board. That was a very efficient drive. 12 plays, 62 yards in a minute, 25 seconds for the field goal.
Yeah, again, you did what you needed to do by getting points on the board and making this a one-possession game. I think as you look back, you're gonna see the positives of that going into this locker room at halftime, down 8 points, 1 possession. You're also gonna look at it and say, look at all the missed opportunities we had. And again, I think that's been kind of a rhetoric of this team all year. Can you stay in this and make this a really good game and a chance to win come second half?
So our new score, Houston 17, Baylor 9. 3 field goals here in the first half by Baylor's Connor Hawkins. Now Red Armstrong will kick it off for the Bears from right to left, end over end kick. This one returnable from the goal line, but he calls for a fair catch. So Houston will take possession at the 25. We're brought to you in part by Toyota. Baylor fans, enter for your chance to win a Toyota Tundra or Tacoma in the Toyota Win a Truck Sweepstakes. Visit GulfStatesToyota.com to find out more. Toyota's a proud partner of Baylor Athletics. And brought to you by Pepsi. Hey, Bears fans, this football season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for football watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Bears football. Houston will take a knee and take it into the locker room with a 17-9 lead over the Bears at halftime. Ricky will visit with Coach Dave Aranda going in at halftime after TV gets their shot at the Bears head coach. We are brought to you in part by Baylor Scott & White Health, the official health care provider of Baylor Athletics. So 17-9, it is a one-score game, as Nick mentioned, and all the things that happened in that first half. 2 turnovers by Baylor. Baylor did have 1 takeaway, and it's a one-score game at the half.
Yeah, I mean, at one point I think we were preparing to be down 21-3 and it get out of hand real quickly, and you rally. That's when Keaton Thomas comes up with the interception, and we get 3 points off of that turnover. And again, you find yourself still in this game despite playing poorly at times. I think the biggest thing defensively is the missed tackles. That's going to come back to haunt you as you begin to wear down in the second half. So I got to use this time to recover, get your feet back, get your energy back, and hopefully come out in a strong third quarter.
17-9, Houston leads over Baylor. Bears won this game in Houston last year, 20-10. The matchup at TDECU Stadium on the Houston campus. Here the Bears trail at the half. Let's go down to Ricky with Coach Aranda.
Coach, in spite of some poor tackling and an interception in the end zone, your guys brought this back to a one-score game.
Yeah, I think we've got some injuries on offense, and we've got some guys that are stepping up. Klopp's got a few good catches there, timely ones, and then I think there's a couple good runs with our freshmen and our young guys falling forward and pushing the pile forward. But we've got to get a more collective effort on offense, and we We can't have these field goals. We got to have touchdowns. And I think defensively, we have to be able to tackle and use our leverage. We're stacking one defender, stacking the other, and it's forcing a cutback, and there's nobody there. And so we need to be better than that, and we got to be better than that in a hurry.
Well, you got one big interception down there with Houston driving in to score, which turned the game around. Came down and got a field goal out of that.
Yeah, I think we're moving the ball and we're getting into the red zone, and this is what they've done all season long defensively, is that they've been able to stop people from scoring touchdowns and forcing field goals. And so we knew that going in. We got to execute better, right, to win this game. It's going to take touchdowns, not field goals.
Okay, Coach, thanks.
Rick, thanks very much. Ricky Thompson with head coach Dave Aranda going in at halftime, as always brought to you by Alliance Bank. Alliance Bank, it's your bank. Halftime in Waco, Senior Day, final game of the regular season. Our score at the half, Houston 17, Baylor 9. Back to begin our halftime activities after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. But here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill is celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
You're listening to live coverage of Baylor football on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Now, it's time for the halftime show. Stay tuned as we break down the first half, check in on scores from around the country, and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Intermission. Bears need a win to become bowl eligible, get their 6th win of the year, and they're trailing by 1 score, down by 8 at halftime. Nick will give us all the first half stats coming up in just a moment. Told you several times that our game sponsor today is TFNB, your bank for life, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics, and our good friend Jason Lavender is with us here at halftime. Welcome to you. Are you, when you're watching these games, are you coaching? Are you playing along? Or you just sit back and enjoy it, or what's your mindset?
I kind of live in no man's land. Sometimes I do a little bit of each.
Right.
You know? I'm watching this one, and I'm like, oh, missing those tackles.
Yeah.
We just got to get on those tackles and miss those turnovers, and I think we're in this one.
You know, it's funny. Coach Aranda just said exactly the same thing.
Did he?
About missing tackles and settling for threes and the turnovers also. So. But we're right there, down by 8. Appreciate greatly TFNB, your bank for life. We had our charity champion unveiled today. That was Fuzzy Friends. That was terrific. I know y'all are so proud of the history of the charity champion.
Man, we love this initiative. We're 11 years in, John, and we have celebrated now 70 nonprofits.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it's a huge initiative for us. It's one of the ones we value. so much, and it's great connectivity into the community, and being able to partner with Baylor through that and help that connectivity through the university into the community, kind of tie all those together has been a really great thing. That's one of my favorite hats I get to wear at the bank.
Yeah, it's very community oriented, and it's fun for us to be able to do interviews with those recipients and to see the spotlight that it shines on them, like Friends for Life earlier this year and Fuzzy Friends today is just tremendous.
Absolutely, and you do such a great job. Thank you very much always for being such a good partner for us, because
Glad to do it.
You're so easy when you interview. You make it easy for those of us that don't do this for a living. I don't even stress anymore after all the years we work together. I'm like, J-Mo will make it easy for us. And I get that feedback from our champions too. But yeah, celebrating, helping those that help others is kind of our motto for that. Charity Champions came about as our 125th year anniversary came to pass. We were looking for a way to celebrate that in a meaningful, kind of lasting way that kind of was part of our corporate identity. And so we, came up with this idea of helping these nonprofits that maybe they have great ideas, but maybe don't have all those same resources that we do as a financial institution to be able to get visibility on their initiatives. And so that's kind of where it came about. And again, that was 11 years ago, going on 12 actually.
Yeah,
it's our 11th season, 12 year.
Wow. So let me do the math. That started your 125th year. This would be your 136th year for the bank, and
Yes,
y'all are still growing, aren't you?
We are still growing. You mentioned our designation. We are actually the official local bank of the Baylor Bears.
Oh,
also.
okay.
So we got those two designations. Athletic is really close to our hearts. But, yeah, as we continue to grow and we grow that relationship that we have with Baylor and that connectivity into the community.
New location coming up. I watched that when we go to HEB and Hewitt Woodway. That new location is coming out of the ground.
Did you know that HEB next to Woodway is one of the busiest HEBs in the entire state of Texas?
I have heard that before, yeah.
I think it's like the second or third or some crazy number like that. Of course, if you try to go there on a Saturday or Sunday, you figure that out real quick.
Right.
Yeah, we have a little over 2 acres right there on that corner, one of the busiest intersections in the entire community. There's over 1 million vehicles that roll through that intersection all the time, and you know how fun it is to try to turn left out of that little area coming out of HEB.
Right.
So yeah, we are building a brand new location. We've got a temporary spot there right now, next to the cleaners and right across from HEB, and we're building a brand new location right across the street to serve that Woodway community. That'll give us kind of solidify our 6th location and our footprint really. In the Waco area. We're very proud of that, very excited. Expect that to come online in fall of next year.
Oh, good. Why is it, Jason, that Baylor Athletics resonates so well and so much with the team at TFNB?
That's a great question, and one I love to talk about. So a lot of us have connectivity into Baylor. Many of us have gone to school here. Of course, I came here to play football for Coach Taft back in the day, and having the connectivity with the athletes really helps us within the community that we serve. We do a lot with, faith, family, finance we talk about within the bank, and connecting our faith and our families together. A lot of that's through youth sports because it's a great way to sort of reach, for me, having 2 kids growing up and coaching both my daughter and my son all the way, up through school. My daughter's, of course, grown now. My son's going to be a junior this next year. It's a way to connect with young people. I think there's nothing else like it personally, because there's a lot of things that we can't really resonate with our kids, but sports is sort of generational, right? And that connectivity it allows us to do. So as a financial institution, we support a lot of youth athletics at a lot of different levels, and of course Baylor being a very premier sponsorship and something that we value a lot and have been for now. We just renewed our agreement with Baylor for another 5 years, and so we're again our 11th year as a partner of Baylor Athletics, and can plan to continue to do that for another decade.
Love that. Final thought, Jason. So many key differentiators with community banks, local banks like TFNB. What is the difference over a lot of the big box banks?
Yes, so the difference is it's all about the community, like I was just talking about. It matters where you bank. So if you are listening to this, please let that resonate, because where you put your dollars does matter. It's not just transactional where you've got your checking and savings and, roll your debit card, use your phone, whatever. Where you put your money matters, and we redeploy those resources into our local community. It's not going to an ivory tower in New York or LA somewhere, and this is a reflection of that. Our partnership with Baylor Athletics and the faith and the family and the finances, and we don't run from those things that a lot of the big box banks don't like to talk about. We embrace them. We bring them into the community. We believe that all boats rise, and that's part of why we love what we do here with you, John, and with Baylor, bringing that into our entire community as Waco continues to evolve. And so many great things are happening in Waco right now. It's just so great to see a lot of younger people moving here with their families, and we believe as a community bank that it is that our obligation to push in and be a part of that, creating that ecosystem to help our community continue to evolve and grow and just get better and a better place to live.
Love it. Love the faith, family, finances. That's a good message, and we appreciate you very much and your partnership, and you and David and everyone at TFNB, your bank for life. And thanks for being with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great to see you. That is Jason Lavender with us from TFNB, your bank for life, the official local bank of the Baylor Bears, and appreciate their game sponsorship today. At halftime, Baylor trailing Houston 17-9. Nick will give us all the first half stats when we come back. You're listening to Baylor Bear Football on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Premier ER and Urgent Care has all the convenience of urgent care with all the expertise of an ER, all under one roof. At every visit, be seen by ER-trained staff with on-site lab and CT, X-ray, ultrasound, and EKG. Here, you pay for the appropriate level of care that you receive, and we are in network with most major insurance providers. Premier ER and Urgent Care has 4 convenient locations serving Texas: San Marcos, Temple, Waco, and Woodway. To learn more, visit www.premier.care.
This season, when Baylor scores a touchdown, raise your bear claws and swipe a free 10-piece Chicken McNuggets the next day on the McDonald's app with the purchase of $2 or more. Run it, throw it, however they reach the end zone, your taste buds do the touchdown dance. So sick 'em, Bears, and sick your free Chicken McNuggets only at McDonald's. Offer valid only on the day after Baylor scores a touchdown at participating McDonald's. Minimum purchase of $2 required. Excludes tax. Must opt into rewards.
There's nothing like a Baylor home game, and First Central Credit Union wants to send you.
Hi, this is Joe Betsy Tyler with First Central. We're giving away a pair of Baylor football tickets for every home game this season. It's our way of celebrating the fans and families who make Central Texas great.
Enter now at firstcentralcu.com/football. One winner drawn each week.
First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you.
No purchase necessary to enter.
Favorite jeans, favorite shirt. I can make a sausage and I'm firing it up. Yeah, everybody knows that's how I get my grill on.